Brooklyn, New York. Raze back live again. Tell her bros, tell them pros, tell her haters, tell a friend. Bring the smoke, we ain't scared of you mofos. Head on a swivel, beware the motos. Travel news, smoke lives is lit. To basic crew in the building, who the f with? Raze, reporting live from his mama's basement. We monetize, even the lives you can't say shit. So grab a beer and enjoy the show. We the travel space kings, ready, set, let's go. Raze.
Back now again.
Raze, Brooklyn, New York. Raze back live again. Tell her bros, tell them pros, tell her haters, tell a friend. Bring the smoke, we ain't scared of you mofos. Head on a swivel, beware the motos. Travel news, smoke lives is lit. To basic crew in the building, who the f with? Raze, reporting live from his mama's basement. We monetize, even the lives you can't say shit. So grab a beer and enjoy the show. We the travel space kings, ready, set, let's go. Raze.
Back now again.
Let the countdown begin. Raze back live again. Pop culture, entertainment, of course, the hot topics. Traveling somewhere in the tropics. Usually preserved for smoke show panels, $1 million plays. We expanding the channel, they say opinions like assholes. Watch your mouth at all times and don't mess up the cash flow. We live.
Hey, you be with Raze Red?
Yeah,
I know.
Raze on here right now. What up?
What's up, my boy?
We on with the gangster lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, my friend, we watching shit in that y'all, bro. Y'all famous to us, bro. That's all we watch in the States, bro. That's all we watch, bro.
Okay. So you know what it is then.
I'm gonna catch y'all, man. Put us on YouTube with your.
Okay, you subscribe
I'm from Chicago.
Chi-Town.
All time.
Yeah, you subscribe to the channel?
Yep.
Okay, the gangster lifestyle.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Yeah, y'all.
All right.
I already know you, bro.
Okay.
I'll catch you next time.
All
hey,
right.
What's up, brother?
20% of these guys are actually content creators. The other 80% are not. They're sitting at home, they're working, they want to turn on their camera, talk to men all day, and they're not showing nothing to talk about.
Doing well, right? So I'm gonna check. You know what? I'm gonna do a deeper dive into No Excuse Entertainment channel, guys. You guys should too, because he does post some good stuff out from there. From what I said, you go.
Pull it. I said, pull it. Pull it up. Pick a. Pick a short that stand out. Now y'all hating, bro. I'm sure.
Oh, now we hate.
Ain't nobody. I was gonna click on your link, but not now.
Raze wanted me to put up my channel so I can show so people can see why I've been left out these conversations. But I got
of the top 10. He wants, you know, he's saying that we leaving him out of the top 10 list. He say he's better than Rello and Future and them. You know,
Read the room.
Where is your channel at? Let me see. Where's your channel? Let me see what his channel look like.
Nigga, you're not invited because I don't want 0 views like you.
You sound retarded, man.
No, I'm serious. They don't know you. And
what's your highest view? A lot of people know.
I don't care about none of that. We're not talking about that.
You sound very slow, bro. You sound special eds, bro. You sound very special eds, man. What you went to school for special ed?
Yeah, well, you know what? Get your goofy ass up out of here. Nobody wants to see your boring ass channel.
You can't even curse right, bro. You sound slow as hell. Raze, what is his channel? What is his channel called? Let me pull his channel.
It's none of your goddamn business. No.
His detention was at a downtown hotel. He described himself on social media profiles as a sex tourist. The text then includes a series of excerpts from a video.
As soon as they entered the room, the American, identified as Floyd Wallace Jr., 29, was arrested in the Liberdade neighborhood in downtown Sao Paulo for today's evening game. He threw himself to the ground and was handcuffed.
Yeah, Raze back live again on this Wednesday late night live stream extravaganza. Woo! Man, oh man, oh man. Hit that like button as you guys come in because we have a update on the Floyd Wallace Jr. arrest out there inside Brazil, guys. Man. What is going on? We have a new person arrested in that case. And I asked the question tonight, who's next? Who's next to be arrested, guys? Man, I will have that update in a couple of minutes. I got my beds on tap. And also, guys, you know, this top 10 list of the black travel YouTubers in the space has been causing a civil war. Yes, in the travel space. And man, it is heating up. I don't know. I have BMT Travels top 10 list. Also, we're gonna go over his list. Y'all guys know BMT Travels, the guy that has the Passport Bros app, and you know, y'all guys go ahead and sign up to BMT Travels Passport Bros app. He is out there inside Asia, so we have his list. He is an authority on people traveling. So I'm going to go over his list of the top 10 black travel YouTubers because, man, so many arguments and debates have been going on with these top 10 lists, causing troubles, causing drama all over the space over the past couple of weeks, man. Whoo! I seen the homies hub last night, and oh man, that was that was heated. And I will start off with this, shout out the industry to Keith, my guy, and the homies hub. I say, look, man, you guys are great content creators, and I think this should lead to a content battle. You know what I mean? Content battle, and it should not happen in the streets. Okay, it should not happen in the streets. No street battles, because you guys are YouTubers, travel content creators, and I think the battle should be held via StreamYard, via YouTube. As far as content battle, like the content battle between Pop versus Homies Hub, I think that's where it's headed. I think that's what the space is craving for. You guys want to see that battle, right? Y'all don't mind seeing that content battle, right? Between Industry to Keys and the Homies Hub. I think that's the way to go. Them guys will make a lot of money. They could do it on Keys and the Homies Hub channel and simulcast it. I can be one of the color commentators if they want me to, and we can have some fun with that. But keep it content, goddamn it, because yeah, guys, this Civil War, this goddamn top 10 list, is the problem. Damn. But like I said, we're gonna go over BMT's top 10 list. I got that update on Floyd Wallace. Let me see who's in this building early. I seen my guy Style King in the building. Salute to you, Style King. My guy Strill Life is in the building early, guys. This is an open panel. I'm going to be dropping that link in a couple of minutes. Give me like 5 to 10 minutes, guys. I'm going to drop that link in like 5 to 10 minutes. Big Gaines is in the building. Salute to you, Big Gaines, the Gangsta Lifestyle. Gaines, you was live earlier. Y'all guys got to check out my guy Big Gaines channel, the Gangsta Lifestyle, doing great things in this YouTube travel space. Don't get dragged into this Civil War. Big Gains. I was gonna cook that list on my live, but I didn't get to it. They lucky. Oh man, yo, hit that like button, man. I'm gonna be dropping that link, guys. We gotta get to this Floyd Wallace situation. Floyd is a flirty guy. Yes, bro. Sky really got banned. Yeah, Skylar got banned off of YouTube, and because of the old Brazil stuff, I guess. Goods and services, or he was offering up via his YouTube channel with connections to Brazil, goods and services, whatever, let me see. Raze the terrorizing the travel space, says the travel Simba. No, I'm just doing my job as a YouTube journalist, I pride myself on giving y'all guys the news. I wasn't gonna come live tonight, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna go drink some beers in a bar restaurant with my favorite beauties out here inside New York City. But I say, you know what? I heard this news, and I say, you know what? I have a duty to come on live and give y'all guys this travel news. Everybody's been waiting for this update, courtesy of Brazil. And we see, and people was like, is Floyd Wallace still alive? And I was like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And come to find out, he is still alive. We're going to get to that in a couple of minutes. That's why Future don't want to go to Brazil with Jay Rello, says Marco. Oh man. Jack Daniels is laughing. Future has an upcoming emergency funding. Make sure you tune in to show your support. What is Future raising money for now? What is Future raising money for now, guys? What Oh man, ISO Speed belongs on the list now. ISO Speed, you can make the argument that he is the biggest travel YouTuber of all time. You know what I'm saying? But people want to leave him off because he's, I don't know. Should ISO Speed be number one on the black travel YouTubers list? He is a traveler, guys. I mean, should he be number one? I mean. Let me. Should ISO Speed be number one? Should we include him in this travel sector? Even though he's not going this live, he's not going to ever come on my panel. I don't believe he's not going to want to come on and argue with you guys in the goddamn chat. He's not going to want to join a smoke show, ice show speed. But I mean, it still doesn't matter. I mean, he's still a travel YouTuber. Let's be honest. He's a travel YouTuber. Should ISO Speed be included in these lists? Put a 1 for yes, put a 2 for no. Should ISO Speed? Because if he does, he's going to make all of us look like trash. You know what I'm saying? With his numbers, god damn. But shout out to you. Seems like Floyd slick snitching. No, well, from what I see, someone is snitching on Floyd, guys. I'm going to get to that in a minute. I'm going to get to that in a minute, guys. Raze look like the evil version of Zoe Williams. Thank you for that $2 donation to the Raze Survey Fund. Hit that like button. This is an open panel tonight, guys. I don't know how long we're going to be on, but we're going to get to the news. We're going to get to the BMT list also, and I'm going to show you the update. Who was arrested out there inside Brazil, connected to Mr. Floyd Wallace. And I say, who's next, guys? Who the hell is next to be arrested out there inside Brazil? If there is anybody else to be arrested, I don't know. And what will ultimately happen to Floyd Wallace, you know? Do white people act like this? Act like what? Disagreeable? Act like what? Pathfinder says Gaines facts. Fleece Johnson in the chat. Fleece Johnson is in the chat. Yeah. Racket Club. Black Dumpling ain't claiming Pastor Bros after Floyd. Yeah, and that's the whole thing about that is the news was saying that Passport Bro Floyd Wallace was arrested out there. And, you know, because they said that he was a Passport Bro. Now, we do know that he did say he's not a pastor bro anymore, since, you know, when Austin Holloman said he's not a pastor bro. So he joined Austin Holloman by saying he's not a pastor bro either. But obviously the Brazil news didn't get that memo. They said, oh no, hell no, you are a pastor bro. And they said he is part of the pastor bro movement. And that's what they were throwing out there in that news report. You know, so Jehovah is in the building. Salute to you, Jehovah. Oh man, Daily X salute chat. Yes, salute to the chat. Raze, why that chick roast your boy homies hug? Oh, Maria Sincere, and the homies hug was going at it last night. I mean, the travel space civil war just keeps expanding, guys. I mean, hit the like button, guys. Ever since I came back, now I'm seeing this travel space heating up. The drama is heating up, not because of Raze. It just happened to be a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here doing my job as a YouTube journalist. But people got smoke for each other, guys. I don't know what the hell to say. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to you, Jason. Let me see. Yeah, YouTube journalist, Josh. Yeah, shout out to the weird ones. Yeah, who's on the Floyd Steam? Who's to be arrested next? Who's going to be arrested next? I don't know. Anonymous is in the building. Salute to you. Future only has $4 to his name. Oh, man. How far does $4 go in Thailand, guys? It lasts you 2 days out there, Anonymous? Any Thailand vets? How long does $4 take you inside Pattaya? RC Styles in the building. He's shaking his head at Floyd Wallace. Released the Floyd Steam files. Guys, I didn't want to come on tonight. Like I said, I was going to go to the bar, chillax with some beauties inside the bar, the Spanish bar out here inside Brooklyn, New York. But to this breaking news came across my desk. Shout out to my guy, Otto Will. Shout out to Otto Will. And Otto Will's in the chat right now. But like I said, shout out to you, RC Styles. I'm sipping. Y'all guys sipping tonight on some beers. I know it's a Wednesday. Midweek, but I'm drinking some Coors light beer. You know, hit the light button, get the mother freaking lights up. In 2 minutes, I'm going to get to the Floyd Wallace update on who was arrested and who will be arrested next. Hopefully, you know, we will have more updates on Floyd Wallace throughout this month. Well, May, June, throughout June also. So, but this is a big one right here coming up. Thank you, RC Styles. $5 donation from Soul Joe, which is Darnell. Salute to you. Passport Bro Civil War. Razor, this is the ninja version of the Cuban Missile Crisis. What are they fighting over? who's 304 is the baddest? Well, you know, you know, listen, man, it's like I said, Homies Hub and Keith, I want them to do the content battle. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my guy No Excuse Entertainment. He wants to be on the list. And I mean, it just is what it is. But I need Homies Hub and Industry to Keys to do a content battle and then squash it, and then we can move on. Now, one of them has to lose that content battle. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's what the space wants. That's what the space needs. A content battle, not a street fight or anything like that. Now, a street fight, I mean, it'll be good for me, my channel, that I just say, oh, Keith and Homies Hub had a street fight. Oh, we going live again. But the content battle, I think they will benefit from it. They would have a lot of people watching, and they can make a lot of money. They can make a lot of money, and I'll cover that. You know what I mean? And they gotta be, but everybody gotta be adults. They make their own decisions. You know what I'm saying? But this civil war is heating up. What I said. What I said, put a 2 for 1. I forgot why I said put a 1 for 1 or 2. I forgot why I said 1 or 2. New member, thanks for being a new member. Black Dumpling, salute to you. Became a YouTube member. I appreciate y'all. We'll be going live. I'm gonna be doing some like follow-up lives on the members only section, guys. You know what I mean? On some of our big topics, probably like this. Probably go live for the members only to recap this live. And shout out to you for being a new member. I want Austin Holloman in cuffs, says Ty Maestro with the $2 donation. Well, listen, I don't know who's next to be arrested. That's why I'm here doing my job as a YouTube journalist. And I'm just following the news, and I'm going to bring y'all the news, the updates on this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Thanos is in the building. $1.99 donation, perfectly balanced. As all things should be. Thanos is here with the snap. Austin taught Floyd, period. They both passport clowns. Now, Thanos, that news report did throw the passport bros in that, and now I see also Medellin came out with something about the passport bros. They were saying in Medellin, they stopped a few passport bros over the past couple of days. And they was using the term passport bros, and they broke it down what passport bros is. They said it's not like a real group. They just said it's a movement. It's not like a real group. But Medellin, was mentioning in the elcolombiano.com the passport bros, guys. So oh man, oh man, oh man. What do you want me to do? Kobe Thanos once again with the $1.99 donation. Ever wonder why Austin or L. Austin hasn't been home in 4+ years? L. Austin. I think he went home. Yeah, he went home probably like 2 years ago. He was there for like 2 weeks. I remember he was going live from a mall, and then he was live from his house with his mother inside there. So he went home for like 2 weeks. I remember like 2 years ago. Y'all remember that, right? He was going live. I'm gonna be dropping that link. Guys. So yeah, this is wild. This is wild. Like I said, I got that BMT list coming up. All right, but first, Born Ready is in the building. Salute to you, Born Ready. How you doing? AKA Royal is loyal. Como está? All right, so let's see what happened with Floyd, the new arrest, and who's going to be next. Is there going to be any new arrests? And shout out to my guy, DC Born Rob. And let's take a look what's going on.
Story, I found this about an update about Floyd Wallace when he got caught last December 25th or whatever it was, Christmas. When he got caught up, no, I think it was like the 10th or 11th or like that in Brazil, and he got hemmed up messing with underage. These stories are sickening. Sickening. I hate reading this crap. But it's an update about this story, so you need to know. Security Secretariat conducts operation against exploitation of young ones. Okay, now this is coming from Brazil and Brazil's media. Security Secretariat conducts operation against exploitation of young ones. This action is an offshoot of the investigation that led to the arrest of Floyd Wallace Jr. for offenses. A woman is arrested accused of luring young ones to be abused by an American man. Marcia Xavier da Silva was arrested on Thursday morning in Jacare in the North Zone during a national operation against the exploitation of young ones and adolescents. Electronic devices revealed that the 4 young people were lured by Marcia, 3 teenagers, and the woman's own daughter, who was even younger. And this is too sick. The age is too sick for me to read. According to the investigation, she took the victims to Floyd's apartment. In exchange, the woman received money and a cell phone. The civil and military police are also executing 281 search and seizure warrants and dozens of arrest warrants. Okay, the story is over. I got to tell you something. These stories are very difficult to read. They are sickening. I personally believe that young ones, and this is how I speak of young ones, I think they are truly closer to the other side. You can call it heaven or whatever you want to call it before you're born. It's just my personal belief. I'm just adding this in here. I think they're angels. I think they're as close as you're going to get to the other side, to God. They are the closest and the most godly beings on earth. So to abuse, man, you need to be dealt with. Then you need to get help, but you need to be dealt with first.
Yeah, guys. Okay, so shout out to DC Born Rob, the great DC Born Rob. Subscribe to DC Born Rob's channel, please. Man, so that's huge right there, guys. Now, we haven't heard from Floyd. He hasn't been able to do any interviews since the arrest in December. And now they have arrested the female who was supplying Floyd Wallace with kids, guys, children. And DC Born Rob, you can hear it in the disgust in his voice. He didn't even want to say the children's ages because they were just so young. And what he said, Floyd Wallace gave the parent a cell phone and cash, right? Cell phone and some cash to, man, you know, I don't even really want to say what he was doing with those kids. But the female has been arrested, and she's spilling the beans, you know what I mean? And this is wild. This is wild. Like I said, you can hear it, the disgust in DC Born Rob's voice as he's reporting it. It is cringe to even read, read what's on the Brazil news about this case. I can understand DC Born Rob didn't even want to say the ages because it's just, it is, man. Now, given this news, guys, do you believe Floyd Wallace will ever get out of jail out there inside Brazil? Put a 1 for no, put a 2 for yes. Will Floyd Wallace ever get out of jail in Brazil? Put a 1 for no, put a 2 for yes. Put a 1 for no, he ain't getting out. Put a 2 for no. Now, the trial is not set up yet, but this report right here, they arrested the female that was supplying him with the children. And I think including her own. 3 children. Put a 1, is Floyd getting out? Put a 1 for no, put a 2 for yes. Let me see. Oh man, like I said, there isn't a trial yet, but they're piling up this case on them. Black Dumpling says 1 no, he ain't getting out. Jamie says 1 no, never coming out. Uncle Floyd says 2 not guilty. It's bigger than we think, all of this. Intellectual Blacking says 1. Nope, he ain't getting out. Jake Hover says 2, and he shouldn't if this is true. Well, 2 means yes, but we talk about 1 mean no. Auto Will, what up, Auto Will? Auto Will says nope, he ain't getting out. Kobe Thanos perfectly balanced as all things should be, says hell no. I add the hell no for you, Kobe. Ed Babine says 1 no, he ain't getting out. What's that? By Go Lee Batman says 1 nope. Worldwide Traveler says 1 nope. Jack Daniels, you guys love meeting up and linking with other guys from the travel space. You better chill on that. And you know, this is a lesson, you know, about meeting up with people that we don't know. You know, Jay Hover says 1 no. 2, if he talks and there's more arrest, says that doesn't work for me, brother. Now, so you're saying if Floyd snitches, but the thing is, Anonymous says 1 no, he ain't getting out. But the thing is, who's Floyd gonna snitch on? You know what I'm saying, guys? He is the criminal. He's the one that was engaging in paying this lady for children. So who is he gonna snitch on? Unless you was to tell me that he snitched on this lady that they arrested. But even then, he still committed the crime. Both is bad. The lady selling her kid and other children, I guess, to him. They both will get a lot of time. Because he committed the worst act as far as actually engaging in sexual contact with them. And you know, like I said, I don't even like talking about this. I guess that's why DC Born Rob, he didn't even want to say much about that. This is cringe. I hate talking about these this topic, you know what I'm saying? Always have hated talking about this stuff because, you know, hell, when I was covering the Diddy trial and I had to hear, you know, stuff, you know what I mean? It was people in the chat saying stuff, and he was like, oh God. Yeah, but I don't think there is anybody for him to snitch on, for him to get off. I'm gonna be dropping that link in a few minutes. That doesn't work for me, brother. Thank you for becoming a new member. I appreciate you. And like I said, that's Kobe Danos right there. RC Styles says peekaboo. That's wild. That's wild. That's wild. Peekaboo. Yeah, he was on that live stream saying peekaboo. We just thought he was, you know, he's weird, awkward, you know what I mean? Like a Pee Wee Herman type. When he was on that live stream saying peekaboo to the female. We was like peekaboo. And we was like, what the hell is this? But we was like, oh, he's like a Pee Wee Herman, you know what I mean? But now it rises to criminal in nature, and I don't think he's getting out, guys. I know, guys. It hasn't been a trial, but they are piling up the evidence. They have been very quiet, but this arrest is huge. This is huge. Where's Milano in the building? This is huge. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is huge. Thank you for all your PayPal donations. Also, I highly appreciate you guys. You guys have been great. And Darnell with another $10 donation. How you doing, Darnell? Thank you for another $10. Thank you all 300 people in the building watching Raze Live with this breaking news. Floyd update. The female that was supplying Floyd with the children has been arrested. Okay, that's breaking news. The female that was supplying Floyd with the children, including her own, has been arrested and about to hit the fan, because if anybody else was involved, if she gave her children to anybody else, any other YouTubers or whatever, or content creators, she's going to be snitching. She is going to be snitching more than likely. So, you know, because, you know, they do try to snitch to work out a deal so they can get less time. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody else was supplied children from this lady, as far as any content creators that was out there in Brazil, you guys are effed. I think. I mean, you know, I'm just, you know, because she like people in the chat was saying, look, they normally they would tell because they'll try to work out a deal to try to get a lighter sentence. You know what I mean? But that don't mean they're going to get off at all. It just means that they are sentenced more than likely be lighter than it would be if they did not tell or snitch or rat, however what y'all want to say, on other content creators or whoever it was in that circle. Darnell, I think 3 maybe depends on the number of victims. Did he act alone or part of a criminal organization? Is there someone involved larger than him? He can snitch on his boy Adam. I have a feeling he is involved. Now, you know what? I'm not gonna say that, but hey, y'all guys got the right to your opinion, though. I'm not gonna say but that, and somebody said it earlier in the chat. Be careful who you guys meet up with abroad. I know it's fun. I know it's fun to go meet up with people and hang out with people. Hell, you can know people. I can know people from Brooklyn, New York, and we could go hang out abroad in the country. And one of the people in my circle might do something crazy abroad. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? So we don't. We never know. But damn sure meeting up with people we've never even met before, from YouTube, that can be an issue. If that person later on down the line gets arrested for stuff like this, then, people be like, well, you met up with him and this and that. And be like, I had no idea this guy was like that. You know what I'm saying? So there is lessons to be learned from this Floyd Wallace situation for people that do not engage in the stuff that he's been accused of. You know what I mean? But wow, what a black eye for the travel space, though. That was a huge black eye for the travel space when that arrest went down. You know what I mean? That was just god awful. You know what I mean? God awful. JC Travel Partners in the building. He gonna come out. Guys, I'm Florence, JC Travel Partners. What did Backpack Val say? Backpack Val says, so he was recruiting little boys and girls. Did I hear this correctly? He was recruiting. No, but did hey, chat, did the news say that little boys were involved in this too? Did they say kids or just did they mention anything about little boys? Chat. People in the chat, did they say little boys, fresh boys in the building? What up, fresh boy? This is terrible. My guy Ronin Travelers is in the building. How you doing, Ronin Travels? Said fresh boys in the building. Fresh boy. Tim Howard, the mega moderator, is in the building. Perverted age we are living in, both from the males and females being so disgraceful and disgusting. Yeah, if you get some female teachers in the States be getting caught with getting with their underage students, and I'll be saying a lot of those stories, guys. What up, Sean? He says, Raze, what they taste like. Right now, it tastes like Coors Light, Sean. Floyd not innocent, but I don't think he's working alone. And if he wants, at the minimum, to be deported back to the U.S. to serve his time instead of serving in Brazil, he'll talk. Would they do that, guys? I don't know. Would they actually deport him to the U.S.? Now, somebody said in the chat earlier that the U.S. Department of Justice is getting involved inside that Floyd Wallace case. Now, I take his word for it. I can't confirm it. I don't. But somebody in the chat did say the U.S. State Department is getting involved, or the Department of Justice is getting involved in the Floyd Wallace case out there inside of Brazil. Let me see. Shout out to you, JM. Lick my ball. Jose Sanchez is in the building. If Rello goes to Brazil, well, I think Rello had breaking news that he's gonna push back his trip to Brazil. I forgot why he went live last night talking about that. Nah, I didn't hear Little Boys. I didn't hear Little Boys either. I didn't hear Little Boys either. Born Ready, All the Well. I didn't hear anything about Little Boys. But yeah, okay. But I mean, wow. Like I said, my guy DC Born Rob, he couldn't even get. He didn't even want to. He was just so disgusted. You know what I mean? Sound like DC Born Rob would just want to if he can get around Floyd, he would just choke Floyd out. You know what I'm saying? DC Born Rob, he would choke him out for what he heard. You guys subscribe to DC Born Rob channel, guys. Let me see. Let me play it one more time for people that didn't see it. And I'm going to get to the BMT top 10 list also. This travel space civil war is at a fevered pitch.
Story, I found this about an update about Floyd Wallace when he got caught last December 25th or whatever it was, Christmas. When he got caught up, no, I think it was like the 10th or 11th or like that in Brazil, and he got hemmed up messing with underage. These stories are sickening. They sickening. I hate reading this crap. But it's an update about this story, so you need to know. Security Secretary conducts operation against exploitation of young ones. Okay, now this is coming from Brazil and Brazil's media. Security Secretariat conducts operation against exploitation of young ones. This action is an offshoot of the investigation that led to the arrest of Floyd Wallace Jr. for offenses. A woman is arrested accused of luring young ones to be abused by an American man. Marcia Xavier da Silva was arrested on Thursday morning in Jacare in the North Zone during a national operation against the exploitation of young ones and adolescents. Electronic devices revealed that the 4 young people were lured by Marcia, 3 teenagers, and the woman's own daughter, who was even younger. And this is too sick. The age is too sick for me to read. According to the investigation, she took the victims to Floyd's apartment. In exchange, the woman received money and a cell phone. The civil and military police are also executing 281 search and seizure warrants and dozens of arrest warrants. Okay, the story is over. I got to tell you something. These stories are very difficult to read. They are sickening. I personally believe that young ones, and this is how I speak of young ones, I think they are truly closer to the other side. You can call it heaven or whatever you want to call it before you're born. It's just my personal belief. I'm just adding this in here. I think they're angels. I think they're as close as you're going to get to the other side, to God. They are the closest and the most godly beings on earth. So to abuse, man, you need to be dealt with. Then you need to get help, but you need to be dealt with first.
Yeah, guys, hit that like button. Yeah. So we just little. Yeah, I didn't hear little boys in there, but little kids. It could have been. I know it was. They said daughter, but yeah, like I said, I cringe talking about that, and what a disaster. The U.S. jail is going to be bad news for him with that jacket. I don't know how they do in Brazil jails. Yeah, I don't know how it goes down out there inside Brazilian jails. I know they don't have the amenities though. Just being in there. Even if nobody beats you up, I mean, just being inside there got to be hell because they don't have the amenities like the U.S. jails have, Jamies. You know what I mean? Wherever Floyd goes, it's over for him. Use a VPN set to Brazil and type Floyd Wallace Jr. and you get lots of info reports related to Floyd's case. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Pathfinder says, no, he's serving in Brazil. They called the Department of Justice and tell them that they're keeping Floyd. They did? So that's according to Pathfinder. So he's not getting, well, man, woo. I mean, I'm going to follow that trial when they actually set the trial date, but this is a huge news tonight. 302 people watching Raze Live that they arrested the female that was supplying him with the kids. You know what I mean? So we was wolves. Oh, all right, talking to at Jamie's Google. Okay. Uda on the go is in the building. What up, Uda? I met Uda at the Diddy trial. Shout out to him. We had fun at that Diddy trial. Covering that Diddy trial was fun, man. That was fun. That was fun times for me out there. I got to meet Tisa Tells. I seen her, a bunch of people, outside the travel space, and Uda on the go was one of them out there. So shout out to you, Uda. Raise a salute. Thanks for the Floyd update. I was wondering what happened. Yeah, this is what That Diddy trial, man. We had some crazy ass people at that Diddy trial, though, man. There was some crazy people outside, man. God damn, crazy people. As you know, Uda on go. Every goddamn police is over. Oh, let me let this cop car roll by me. Damn it. Y'all hear the sirens? Brooklyn. Yeah, every sector on YouTube got crazy people. Uda on go, as you know. Uda on go, you know, every sector got drama, right, Uda? Not just the travel space. Holy hell. And we got all right, the petty politic with the $2 donation, Raze survey function. I'm sipping right now. I'm sipping. Was this people shopping for other passport bros? Well, that's the remain to be seen. That's remain to be seen. Now we're gonna see with the chick that was supplying Floyd with the girls if she named any other people, you know, that she was supplying. You know what I mean? So now, you know, everybody that's involved in this is gonna be nervous as hell. You know. I see Tripping with Jay is in the building. What up, Tripping with Jay? My guy Free Society is in the building. You know, I met Free Society in Punta Cana, inside Drink Point. That was fun, you know. And I met we also met Free Society, me, Uncle Rico, in Sasua, where we did our road trip. And we hung out in Mr. Flip Flop's restaurant, nice restaurant, Mr. Flip Flop, and his food is very, very good, guys. So that's the real right there. Let me see. The mega moderator, Tim Howard, why white spaces had a whole lot on their spaces, yeah. Thank y'all guys for the PayPal. JM is in the building. I need Brazil to take a look. Well, yeah, JM, yeah. Right now, well, right now, the Department of Justice has a wall of all the Paso Bro pictures with arrows pointing back to Floyd's picture. Oh man, y'all guys are funny, man. Y'all are some hilarious people in the chat, man. I do give y'all credit. Y'all guys are funny as hell. Fresh Boy, I noticed how many people disappeared after Poppy Rico night, Jade and Christopher Tracy's parade. Salute Raze, I'm doing a video on this facts. I really wanted the transcripts of this case. Yeah, like I said, it's you know, like somebody said, use the VPN and try to get some Floyd Wallace updates out there in Brazil. But, you know, it's few and far in between, though, Uda on go. So, but at least you have a video that you can, you know, you can play now. You know what I'm saying? He'll serve his time in Brazil, then go home, protect the children. Was the mom ever on his YouTube? That I'm not aware of. I don't think so. Because somebody in the chat would be saying right now that, hey, they saw that the mom on his YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Somebody would have said it right now in this chat. They would have said they seen the mother that supplied him on his YouTube channel. Backpack Val says, yeah, it sounds like more arrests are on the way. You know, yeah, I mean, if she was supplying to him, you know, what are likely she was supplying to other people. But we don't know if it's content creators, though. We just don't know until, you know, it comes out, you know. Yeah. The Brazil jail is bad. Yeah, I well, you see, that's up there for you guys to read. I don't even like. I'm like DC Bon Rob. I don't even. I cringe. Montana. Even you know. God damn it. Tim Howard says like, share, and subscribe to the channel, guys. Yes, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Salute. Raze are waiting on the before the Knicks in finals on Wednesday. I just hope that Columbia migration doesn't block Knicks fans from going into Colombia. Hey, don't have no sex toys in your bags. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You don't go in there with don't go in there with these things. You know what I'm saying? You know, they'll be trying to get out there in Colombia with these sex toys and all these lubricants and condoms and stuff. You know what I mean? You don't want to be the you don't want to be in that Summer Jam screen. You know what I'm saying? You know, nope, don't do that. You know, you don't need all of that. You don't need all of that. You know, when you're going out there to Colombia, for the love of God. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, you know, and for the life of me, guys, continue to try to do it. You know what I mean? You know, bring stuff in. But now, you know, some people are just failing their questions. You know, they're failing it. I think the report was that some people were saying they was doing a bachelor party, you know, over the past week, and they was denied in because of other answers they were given about their bachelor party, or what the investigation about the bachelor party about. Yeah, so, you know, that's all in elcolombiano.com though, for what I was seeing. But yeah, y'all don't need all of that. Well, you know what? I think some of you guys do need all of this because some of y'all guys are just perverted as hell. God damn. But if you, that's what's that? That's like 3 months worth. You know what? Let me get off of that. Let me get off of that. Hit that like button, though, guys. Hit that like. I'm gonna be dropping that link in a couple of minutes. Because, like I said, this top 10 list thing has been starting, you know, a civil war in the travel space. Like I said, the homies hub and Industry to Keys. I need them to just do a content battle and keep it out of the streets. No fighting. They are not going to go into the ring. If you guys are going to fight, if anybody in the travel space is going to fight, I'd rather it be sanctioned in the ring, like Where's Milano and QB Passport Flexing did. That was a great event for the space. They let some steam off. But if you're not going to do that, just squash it and just have this content battle, because really that's what it's all about right now, because people are mad and pissed off that they're getting left off the top 10 list. And that's what is fueling these beefs and civil wars. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy how a list can make people so mad that, you know, they would want to put up on each other. But, you know, that's just the way it is right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, and I don't know, you know, what else to say, but I say content battle, content. You guys both got great content, the homie sub in Industry to Keys, and I will support that. You know what I mean? That would do good numbers. Y'all would make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And let's say now, No Excuse Entertainment, he popped on No Excuse Entertainment. I did a research, and I think No Excuse is headed into the next direction towards the top 10.
20% of these guys are actually content creators. The other 80% are not. They're sitting at home, they're working, they want to turn on their camera, talk to men all day, and they're not showing nothing to talk about.
Doing well, right? So I'm gonna check. You know what? I'm gonna do a deeper dive into No Excuse Entertainment channel, guys. You guys should too, because he does post some good stuff out from there. Pull
it. I said pull it. I pull it up. Pick a. You know, pick a short that stand out. Now y'all hating, bro. I'm sure.
Oh, now we hate.
Ain't nobody hate. I was gonna click on your link, but not now.
Raze wanted me to put up my channel so I can show, so people can see why I've been left out these conversations. But I got
of the top 10. He wants, you know, he's saying that we leaving him out of the top 10 list. He say he's better than Rello and Future and them. You know,
read the room.
Where is your channel at? Let me see. Where's your channel? Let me see what his channel look like.
Nigga, you're not invited because I don't want 0 views like you.
You sound retarded, man.
No, I'm serious. They don't know you. And
what's your highest view? A lot of people know.
I don't care about none of that. We're not talking about that.
You sound very slow, bro. You sound special eds, bro. You sound very special eds, man. What you went to school for special ed?
Yeah, well, you know what? Get your goofy ass up out of here. Nobody wants to see your boring ass channel.
You can't even curse right, bro. You sound slow as hell. Raze, what is his channel? What is his channel called? Let me pull his channel.
It's none of your goddamn business. No.
Yeah, guys, that's No Excuse. Now, if y'all guys go to No Excuse channel, should he be in the running for the top 10 or at least top 15 in the YouTube Black Travel Space, guys? Now, obviously, Travel Squad says no, but but we, like I said, we need to expand the list to people that, like I said, when I was doing the top 10 list, I would have it people like Autowell. Me and Autowell was talking about it. I would add people like Prince Heavens. I added some Black females to the list. Also the great creators, so I was trying to expand it out of our little niche of, some people would say this is the adult content section, manga section, but I was trying to expand the list. Now people were rejecting those people I was adding to the list, like a Prince Heavens and even Sly's Life, is having no part of that. So I said, you know what? Let me chill with my list. But I'm going to do a revised list. I was actually do the hot 10 list, but people were rejecting my people that I was putting on the list because I wanted to expand the list to people that's outside. Maybe some people that they don't come on my panels. You know what I mean? Like I said, I had Sunday Love on the list. She's out there inside Japan. Of course, I had Cerise Fairfax, who is half Black. She was out there inside Sasua. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna release my list, but this list is causing a lot of problems, a lot of headaches. You know what I mean? And and pissing a lot of people off. Now, shout out to my guy BMT Travels. He dropped his list. Let me drop this. I'm gonna drop this link. But he dropped his top 10 list, and and God damn it, with this siren stop. Let me drop this link. Let me drop this link in the chat. We're gonna go over BMT Travels list. Let me see. Let me see. All right, so I dropped the StreamYard link in the chat, guys. Hey, Raze, HQ here. Shout out to you, HQ, the petty politic. Are you talking about Heathen Queen? This Heathen Queen? Shout out to you. Thank you for that $2. 2 more beers for Raze. I see Big Gains in the back. All right, so Big Gain, let me. All right, so I'm gonna get you Big Gain. Let me just look at this list right quick. Now, this is, you guys know, BMT Travels list. Shout out to BMT Travels. Now, his list has Richie Max, aka Zoom to Thailand, #1. Checked in Effect, #2. Oh, you said all right. So that is Heathen Queen. Hola, Heathen Queen. Heathen Queen has some big moments on this channel, Raze channel. Check in Effect, #2. 3, Ace. 4, Don Banks. All right, do y'all agree with those 4 right there? Richie Mack, check. Ace. Don Banks. Those are heavy hitters right there. Those are heavy hitters. #5, Travelversity. Now, I seen when BMT was doing this list, he was having trouble. He said he put Philly Dom in there, because of Philly Dom's, I guess, the longevity, and, Philly Dom started out very hot. He was in Haiti. And, Philly Dom is just a nice, cool guy. And, so you got Philly Dom in there. Do y'all agree Philly Dom should be in the top 10 list, guys? You said BMT Bias, says, who's Liam? Said, how about Travelversity? Now, Travelversity been dropping some hot, stuff with Lucky. He's been traveling outside of Asia. He's been to Brazil. He's been to Peru. He gets good views on his vlogs, and they're very well done. Don Banks, y'all don't like Don Banks content. Well, a lot of people say Don Banks is up there with the beauties out there inside Brazil. Now, #7, he got Lord Williams. Yeah, I agree with Lord Williams. Lord Williams, of course, Flyboy Way said Lord is not #1, but to his credit, he did say Lord could be number 2 or 3, but he just said Lord Williams is not number 1. But he has Lord Williams in his list. And number 7. Number 8 is PPH. Now, guys, what's PPH, guys? What's PPH? Somebody let me know what's PPH in the chat. Yeah, I live in the hood. You hear those damn sirens, goddammit. I live in the hood. What's PPH? Well, we're going to skip PPH. Number 9, Raze. Now, I seen we said Raze. He put me on because people was like, hey, oh, passport heavy. Big Boss said it's passport heavy. Okay, passport heavy is PPH. Okay, all right. Now, people will say passport heavy don't release enough, though. They would say he doesn't release enough, but the quality is there. I know Industry to Keys used to say passport heavy was his favorite, but passport heavy does not release enough, throughout the year, though, for most people. And number 9, Razor Raze. Now, he did say he was like, hey, Raze, we got to watch out for Raze, because Raze instigates stuff, but he put me on the list, which I appreciate. I really do appreciate it. Do I believe I should be on the list? Am I worthy of this list of travel YouTubers? Now, I do travel, but I would say this about me. I would say, and I thank BMT for putting me up there, because people do watch me, watch my channel, but I would say that that's not really my thing to do vlogging, and I give a lot of people credit that go out there and vlog and put together vlogs. That's not my thing. But I do appreciate being put on any person's list, because, I do travel technically, you know what I mean? So, but I would say who should I be replaced with on this list, on BMT list? Because I like a lot of guys that go out and vlog and put together vlogs. So I'll remove myself from this list. Who should I be replaced with on this list, guys? Who should I be? Yeah, because it's not fair. Because guys go out, vlog, they delete the video moments. People are like, get that goddamn camera out my face before I beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? They going through the struggle out there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to remove myself from this list because I know the dangers people go through to get that footage and put themselves in danger to film. So who should replace me on this list? Philly Dom on the list is a joke, says Joel. Oh, so Shu. All right, Shu. I guess Shu can replace me. Keith, you want to put Keith up there? You can place. All right, replace me with Keith, because Keith does vlog. He does a great job, vlogging. Then there's John Pierre over Flyboy. Yeah, no Flyboy on his list. Says, yeah. I belong on the reporting drama list, says Tim Howard, the mega moderator. Richie Mack is not top 5. Oh, man, Well, vlogging outside equal really count, says Borsalini. And then there's John Pierre. Okay, so 250 people in the building watching Raze Live. All right, then let me drop that link. The link is dropped. So let me bring up the people in the back. Let me see. Let me move this out the way. Let me see what y'all guys. So you want to comment on the top 10 list. If you want to comment on the Floyd Wallace situation.
Hey, Raze, what up? Yeah,
what up, big games?
I ain't taking up too much of your time. I just wanted to come up and let you know. You must have didn't get the memo. I'm sitting here listening to your live stream, and I'm watching ABC Eyewitness News. Raze, you must have didn't get the memo. You was nominated for a news media Emmy. I saw your name on the list, but you got beat out by Martha Raddatz from 2020 and all of that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but you was nominated. You must have didn't get the memo. So all this list and all of that nonsense, none of them other guys were nominated for an Emmy. Raze, you got nominated for an Emmy for and it's sponsored by YouTube for your YouTube media journalism. Salute, Raze. I'm out.
All right, Big Gains. Shout out to you, Big Gains. I know he's he's probably joking about that, but yeah, damn, I should have won that then, right? Well, I'm just happy being nominated, right? What up, Darnell? Salute.
Hey, salute, Razor. How you
Hold on, let me
doing
leave
tonight?
out.
Oh, looks like Razor left and we're still live. I'll try to keep the show going while Razor come back. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
he's
back.
back. Okay. What's going on, Razor? How you doing tonight?
What up, Darnell? What you got for us tonight? What you want to talk about? Senior super chats. Want to go to Floyd, the Floyd route?
Yeah. I mean, when it comes to Floyd, first of all, I just wanted to say, them arresting, that female, local Brazilian female down there. I'm not surprised that happened. On other lives, I said that was going to happen. When I heard of, the ages, when he was first arrested, months ago, those young ages at that point, I knew a female had to be involved and had to be a local Brazilian woman. To be honest with you, um, I'm not going to say, hey, that's common in Brazil or anything, but it has happened before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, so what do you think? How many years he's looking at? He's not getting off. I don't think he's not getting off, right? And no. So how many years he's looking at, Darnell?
To be honest, I don't know. I don't know the number of victims involved. Um, the number of victims, Brazilian law. Also, too, you gotta. How big is this? To be honest with you, I do believe it is bigger than Floyd. I think it's a ring. I think it's a ring. To be honest with you, I think it's an international ring. Um, if Floyd, well, again, I don't know Brazilian law at all, but if Floyd turns, say, state's witness and starts telling on other people, then at that point, he might get a lighter sentence. I mean, he's definitely gonna he's looking at some serious time for sure. But
Yeah.
Again, I think this is much deeper than just Floyd. Like, who, because from what I understand, if I remember correctly, Floyd was unemployed. Who was financing these trips, who put him in touch with these, with these people.
Yeah, and that's all going to be uncovered over the next few weeks. It's about to hit the fan, as they say, Darnell. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be here to report it. As well as other people in the travel space. But this was this rocked the travel space in December. You know what I'm saying? So this is big news, and we here following it, and we're going to follow the trial also. When they actually set the trial date and they start the putting all the evidence out there in front of the jurors and the jury, and that'll be interesting. I don't know if they would televise it. I don't know how that works out there. You know what I'm saying?
Probably not. I don't think they'll televise it. I could be wrong, but I mean, to be honest with you, I can't even find any. I even set my I even turned on my VPN, set it to Brazil, like someone in the chat suggested. I can't find anything new. A majority of this stuff is, when he was first arrested.
Right.
So yeah, this is nothing new to me. But the thing is, I'll be honest with you. It was after I was on Andrew's show, and somebody had said if you had been to Floyd's channel, you would have known.
Right.
So it inspired me to go to his channel, after his arrest. I went there and I was like, my God, the stuff I saw, on his channel. I was like, my God, he was right. Like, you know, um, and that's another thing. Like, how much of this stuff was up behind a paywall? I just went to his YouTube channel, and there was enough, circumstantial evidence just on his YouTube channel alone. I can only imagine, the stuff he put behind a paywall.
Right.
I think I suspect people were paying for, that content. There was definitely he had uh a finance guy, he kept shouting out and stuff like that. I know the person's real name. I screenshotted his Venmo account before he deleted it.
Right.
So I got the guy's real name. I can't 100% say he's involved, but since Floyd kept shouting this guy out and said, yeah, send the money to so and so on his channel, on his lives, it was just over and over, send this money to so and so. And I have the feeling that person was involved. Maybe they were selling content, to people.
All right.
Videos.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. And everybody hit the like button, guys. Get the lights up. 275 in the building. Watch a Raze with Darnell. Let me see. Pop, number 1. Richie Mack, number 2. 3. Austin Holloman, number 4. Travelversity, Global CZ. Shout out to him out there in Asia. Chet, number 6. Number 7, Lord. Number 8, that Social Loner. Number 9, China Mac. Number 10, J Rello. Now, that must be that Social Loner that put that list. What up? What's up?
Hey, Razor, if I can say real quick, yeah, somebody did say his handle. Shout out to Mike B2611. That's his handle. That I believe was financing the. It's not his real name, of course.
Right.
But that's his handle. That I think that was financing. What's his name? Floyd.
Well, what's up, man? What up?
Yo, what up, man? What's going on, man? My name Jack Johnson from Orlando.
You Jack Johnson, the former boxer?
Yeah.
No, that man's dead.
Ah.
Jack Johnson's dead. He been dead.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm watching this, man. It's crazy. The list and all that.
Do you believe a guy named Social Loner should be on that list?
I mean, do you think he should be on that list?
Oh, no, I'm actually I got to do my next list. I'm gonna have my list for over the weekend. I'm gonna have my newly revised list. So who knows? Maybe, who knows?
I mean, we got. I mean, I'm an intelligent young man, so I'm not looking at emotions. I'm looking logically, right? I think a lot of these lists are just people glazing individuals. Now, some people are in the travel space. Like people were saying, like, "Yo, the Floyd situation fucked the travel space up." Nah, it fucked the Mongolian space up. There's a difference. So just like the list, we gotta look at the list. It's like real content creators, travelers, and we gotta look at who's Mongolers and we gotta look who's panelists. You know what I mean? You can't be on a traveling list. Yeah, you cover travel content creators or quote unquote travel content creators, but are you yourself really a travel content creator though?
Man,
Right.
I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. 9 out of 10 of these so-called travel content creators are mongerers. They just call themselves travel
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's
content
like
creators.
that's factual, man. I agree with that, man. And then we men, now we go out, we meet women, that's part of our existence. You know, when we traveling and stuff like that. But a lot of these dudes, like 80% of their real motivation is to go out there and get cheap box. So are they really travel content creators? Because if they could afford it here, I think they would just stay here. They don't really have the
Yeah.
motivation to travel. They just have the motivation to get cheaper box. And you know, and like men, a lot of men like to put shit on, like, you know, when they go hunting or some shit or fishing, they put their fish. Look at the fish I got. So they showing off for other men. You know what I mean? They more worried about showing off for other men. So I don't think they really travel con. It's just monglers with a disguise of that. That's just my opinion. You feel me?
Well, well,
Marva stopped traveling almost 3 years ago. Says Fresh Boy.
Who?
I am Marva.
I'm all, yeah. I mean, yeah, but yeah, I mean, he did stop traveling, but the bull, he traveled. Mar traveled. Like, he been to many countries, he done many stuff, so he traveled. So he's always, it's like a retired traveler, right? He's always going to be a traveler. You still, your 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 work proves his point. You know what I'm saying? That you are a traveler. But a lot of individuals, bro, they're not travelers. Come on, man. You've been out the country 10 times, and 8 of those times been Sasua. Is that traveling, bro?
well,
Like, let's.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I mean, I have no issues if that's what you're into. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Going
yes.
to the red light districts, I have no problems with that. The only thing I have an issue with is, you know, the guys that are lying, selling dreams, man. You know,
I agree with you on
um,
that. I agree with you on that,
yeah,
bro.
you
Like,
know that's what I have a problem with because then you're fooling other people, you know, into doing that, and then you know they get down there, they're going to be sadly disappointed. I'm gonna be real with you. They're just going to be
facts.
sadly disappointed. You know, it's one thing, you know, you immerse yourself in the culture, you learn the language, you know, you
You
try
even
to.
listen. You even gotta do all that. Like, I'm be real with you. Like, I think if you're a traveler, it's gonna naturally happen. It's like if you do A, B, and C, it's just gonna happen, right? But I think what it is a lot of dudes are just straight up mongrels and they don't want to admit it. And that's cool if that's what you are. But stop. Like, you have a whole travel list talking about some travel content creators. Come on,
Mhm.
bro. Come on, bro. Like, what's that nigga social owner? I was looking at some of his shit, bro. Let's be real about it. He might be new in the space. He might be boring. He might be all this stuff. But at the end of the day, the brother's a traveler. You can tell the brother's a traveler. The dude's a traveler. So how you gonna hold him against a nigga that they spend 90% of their time on panels reviewing other people's shit and call them travelers, and they've been out their chair twice in the year. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even like out the country, but out the house twice in a year. So come on, bro. Like, a lot of people just be dick riding. They got the people they fuck with, so they're gonna glaze them to the end of the world, and that's it. And that's so disingenuous, in my opinion.
Well, I
And,
got to be honest with you. I'm kind of stuck in my damn house. I need surgery, so
No, that's
I
cool,
can't.
but you're not out here saying you're a travel content creator.
Oh
You
no,
know.
no, no, no,
So yeah,
absolutely not.
you're a travel content creator and putting yourself on a list with niggas that actually travel. Like, if a nigga like if a dude traveled and he's the most boring dude ever, he's still
Hmm.
more of a travel content creator than a dude who's never been out their house and do nothing, just reviewing channels. You might not like the dude, but you can't be judging somebody like let's say a black dude and Justin Timberlake is being judged on who's black. Just because Justin Timberlake acts black doesn't mean he is black. The dude, it doesn't matter. The dude, what people go quote unquote acts white. He still be the blackest guy in that room by the metrics things are being judged by. So dudes, like, let's be real about it. A lot of this list is just glazing, and that's it.
I mean,
well,
I think it's even worse than that. You know, like I said in my super chat earlier, I had to say ninja because I couldn't get the super chat in, but basically this is the nigga version of the Cuban Missile Crisis. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is to me it's kind of ridiculous. I mean,
it's causing a lot of beefs. It's causing a lot of beefs. Everybody that puts out a list, people want to be on anybody. BMT, I read BMT's list. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to be on a list. They feel left out.
Bro, but we got men tuition putting themselves on their own list as number one on their list. Ain't nobody really putting them into. And that's, again, it's not even being disrespectful. This is just saying factual shit. The fact that you're gonna put yourself on your own list, like, if I were to put a list, like, people known within this space, people known, like, people always have the argument like an ace and checking the fact they're too far up there to really be considered within the list. But how you gonna
mhm.
have somebody because they're highly successful within their travel and stuff be off the list, and you have motherfuckers who take one trip a year and do nothing but panels be on the list. That doesn't even make no sense. If there's a reason somebody can be too travel to be on the list, too high up, then there should be somebody too low of of like being a traveler to be on the list. That's the same shit. So if I would put
Well,
people on the list, no one on the list. Now I'm a little biased. I will admit that I'm a little biased. I'll put an ace. I'll put a check. I'll put a lord on there. You know what I'm saying?
But
I'll put
mhm.
what about Future? Would you put Future in the top 10?
how?
I'm
Well,
just asking.
Like
I mean,
how?
I got to give you some pushback on that. I would put Future up there on, and it's not because I like his content. I don't really care for it, but the fact that I mean,
Now,
he's a moneymaker, man. You have to.
making money doesn't equate to you being okay. We speaking about a travel content creator. The dude
Yeah.
is a mongol in the same space. The dude could literally
No, I
be
agree.
in his basement and get the same
100%.
time. So it's not. Yeah, I get it. What you mean? That yeah, they
Hmm.
get the attention, they get the money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's a metrics that we can judge differently by. But if again we got to see what the list is. That's what you got to
Well,
understand. You got to see what the list
unfortunate.
is. Okay, look, okay, yo, Raze, look up the definition of a travel content creator on ChatGPT, and then see if these people fit these metrics.
Okay, I'll
Oh,
Google
that's
it. Let me read this right quick. Richie Mack is in the expat tier, Raze, you and people like DC Bon Rob, Andrew Show, and travel journalists. Yes, Lord, Check, and Ace are the only two who belong. Don Banks, a expat. Well, if y'all do a list, if you we could break it up into categories, that'd be great to do. Also,
We could do a black YouTube for the space categories. That's the only way it can be because you're judging people by things by different metrics and try to make it all fit in. What you call it? What them niggas name? Aurello and a Floyd, Aurello and them niggas are not travel content creators, bro. They're
right.
mongrelers. They're mongrelers with a passport. There's a difference.
I mean, they might be, but you have to admit they do dominate the travel space.
Again, no, they don't. They
You know,
dominate the Mongolian space. They dominate the Mongolian space. No,
but
no,
you
no,
even
no,
agreed
no.
with me earlier. It's the same thing at this point.
Yeah, but
90%.
what I'm saying again, we're using the word travel content creators. The problem is, mongrelling is cheaper
Mhm,
once you go overseas,
mhm.
right? So because of that, it kind of intertwined the two, right? It kind of intertwined the two, but it's not a real true way to really judge it. They're mongrelers. They're mong.
You,
They. Come on,
you,
man.
Well,
Brock, yeah.
the very
Yo,
definition of the very
are you
definition
hating?
of a mongerer is a person that travels for sex tourism, basically. That's the definition of a monger anyway. So technically, it does fit within
I can see that
at least
argument.
a
I can see
subset
that. I
of
can see
travel.
that.
Are you hating, brother? Are you hating because of people think that those people are actually like somebody they watch?
Sorry,
Now,
sorry.
who's this
Wait,
speaking? Is this a bait or life gambler?
Life gambler.
So
All right, all right.
you said I'm hating?
No, I asked you, are you hating because you feel like they're not as professional or like, you know, the way you
No,
feel
no,
that?
No.
no. That's not it. You just the thing about it. If you say something that opposes people are like the whatever, people think you're hating. Me saying,
No, take the hate out. I want to know why you think they're better. Is it because the professionalism? Like, what is the thing that you judge it on?
because they actually travel, they actually engage with the people. They go outside of just these
You don't think
essentially.
Future actually living off of being outside? He don't have nowhere to go. What
Sorry,
you talking about?
what you
Ain't
say?
ain't Future like outside all day engaged? He don't even have nowhere to really go
What?
but engage.
Are you serious, bro?
He's
Come
engaged
on.
more than anybody. I would believe he's really out there, right?
You really believe that?
No, you don't see him out there like that. You don't watch him.
Where? He's in the brothel. He's just in
He
an
ain't
outside
all
brothel.
he all outside.
And an outside brothel, bro.
Listen. He's not in a brothel. He don't have the money for it. He's not in the Airbnb.
Bro, Soy Six is just a brothel. Just all that, just
Not in
brothels.
Soy 6 all the time. I'm just saying
Oh my.
this guy's actually in the culture. Like he don't have the money to be like.
And the culture? That's the
How
problem. You guys, bro. You haven't seen. I promise you. You look at these niggas' channels. You haven't seen Thailand. You have not seen
No,
Thailand.
No,
You
I'm not
seen
yeah,
a
showing
you just
you
no.
see
you
you
just
seen a
you
brothel.
see the red
I'm not
light.
show.
You
I'm
see
not.
the red
You
light district.
no, you have not seen.
Let
That's
me
what I
land.
mean. But that's
Let,
what I mean. Do no disrespect. No disrespect. People like you would look at these individuals. They'll go to Sosua. They'll go to these places, and you think they'll go to whatever the Columbia places, stuff like that, and you think that's the country. That's not
no,
the
no, no. I'm
country.
not saying that. I'm saying, have you been broke in another country before and couldn't get your way home, or had
That
to
nigga's
have
not broke. This nigga's getting
no, no,
six
no. I
thousand
know we're
dollars.
not
Do you know how
judging.
cheap
Just
Thailand
wait,
is?
wait, wait, wait. You're doing too much, man.
No.
One question at a
All
time.
right, go ahead. Go
Slow
ahead. My
down.
bad. My bad. My bad.
Have you ever been somewhere in another country and you didn't have it, and you stayed at a mall or anywhere and just was in the place with nothing?
The
Why
reality
would you?
is
Why
Just
would
say
you
yes or
even
no.
do
No, no,
that?
no. Don't act like you know what I'm asking. Just
no,
answer.
no, no. But even when I've been in the country, first of all, I'm not stupid to go to another country
No,
broke.
I'm
But
not calling no names. I'm saying don't do that. We're not doing it. I'm asking you because we trying to describe being in the culture and in the land of the
yeah,
place.
but what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying
When
is
you
this.
go there, you got the bread, right? You can say that, right?
But he has the bread too.
We not judging that. I'm saying what he's showing. He's showing what you just said he don't. He's around the culture. He's in the same places, malls where you wouldn't get caught at because you got the bread to do what you want, right? You
I'm
can
just
only play
saying.
one side. You can either be that guy or that guy. Is you the
Oh,
guy that got
okay,
your
okay,
together? And
okay. You're caping for these niggas because it doesn't make no sense,
no,
bro.
no, no, no. It's not
You,
no
no,
caping.
no, you got to be caping for these niggas because it
But
doesn't make sense.
it's just simple.
I want to
It's
I
not
want to stand
supposed to
out.
make.
I want to look at your argument and be like, look, yeah,
I'm not
okay,
arguing.
but here's the reality, right? Thailand is a relatively cheap country. It really is. But due to the fact that all they're doing is pay for play situations and being in red light districts, they're getting finessed and spending a bunch of money. You could go to Thailand for a
We
month and
know
have an
that.
amazing time for like $2,000. And both of those individuals had access to way more money
We
than
know
that.
that. What I'm saying is, would you be willing to sit on the steps at a mall and talk to anybody in the people?
I
Answer that.
have. I talk to people. I interact with
No,
people.
no, no. I'm saying, would you be talking to people and taping yourself daily with the people and not just doing what you want to do with your money?
Yes, I'll take myself daily. Yes.
No, I'm saying you will have your money and you'll go to the Tiger thing. You'll do whatever you're doing, right? But this person
What-
is actually with the people because if you say he's pretending to not have it. So he's around regular folk in
Bro,
his.
the people don't even eat the Thai food. They haven't even, bro. You
We're
don't
not
even.
talking about what you want to eat. We're not doing that.
But that's part of the culture. You haven't been to a food market. You haven't been to this. You haven't been to that. All you've done is sit in freaking P4P places and sit at a mall. Are you saying you think that's the country?
No, no, no. What I'm saying is, it's not against you, and
But
it's not.
I'm really trying to understand where you're coming from. I'm really, I promise you,
That
I'm with
if
him.
you would
So
answer my questions and let me
okay,
say what I'm saying,
okay, all
you
right, go ahead.
say, and not think I'm trying to set a trap because I'm not for nobody. I'm saying this person is like out there bumming. Like he just if you're bumming, I don't know if you know about American language, you around the streets when you bumming. And even if he got the money and he's bumming, he's still bumming. You got the money and you'll go out there and okay, I'm gonna pay for this and I'm gonna be here like everybody else. He's doing something that everybody else ain't doing. And I was asking about the other people. It ain't even against nothing. I'm saying, do you think they're better because they show you like the paid for stuff more? Or is it like because he's broke and he's around the people and he doesn't have nothing, he's not showing the country? Like, what
Okay,
is it?
okay,
Not a
okay,
bad.
okay,
I'm
okay.
not.
I see what your question is. Okay, let me answer your question out without being interrupted. Okay, because you have to understand what can be and what reality is. Okay, I understand if you would be over there completely broke, have no money, and none of these things, that you couldn't do nothing. You just couldn't do nothing. I understand that. I don't think it should be over a country completely broken. Understand that, right? But this is where the error is in your argument, right? It's not just about if you have the money; it's also do you have the motivation. What is your motivation? Is your motivation is only box? Box is $90. They pay 90, $80 per woman per day. Let's say you've been there 4 days, 100, like $400 or whatever, right? That amount of money, the amount of activities that you could accomplish and show to the people with that amount of money is crazy. You can rent a little moped. You can do all this. You can go here. You can go there. So I'm telling you, the motivation is not there. And I think because you traveled there to these countries? Have you traveled? Do you have a passport? Passport again? Who am I speaking to again?
This is not about me, brother.
No, no, no. This is a real question. It does. It does. It is about you
No,
because you
because
point.
you're
Because
telling
no, no, no,
me
no. Please allow me to
dude,
speak. Allow me to speak. Allow me to speak because you're speaking from a place of, from my understanding of, this is what you're assuming. I'm speaking from a place of I've am in these countries and I've done these things, so I know the real cost. So what people are telling you and how
I'm
things over
not
the are
talking
is
about
different.
prices, brother. I hate to interrupt you,
You
but
are talking about prices. Because you're talking about, you're saying
what?
about they don't have. You just said they don't have the money to do these
No,
things.
you said he got it, and I'm not judging. I'm saying he's still, no matter what he's playing on, he's in the place showing the people where it's common people. And I said because the other
These are
guy
not what I'm
things with
speaking. And this is the agreement.
feel like
They're
that's
not. These are not common people.
like I'm
You're
trying to
no, no. They're not dealing with common
understand.
people. That's the other issue. That's, again, this is one of the errors you're having. Those are not common people. You are in an open air brothel. To you, you
We
think it
not
as
talking
Thailand, and you
about
think it as common people.
talking about
The
people
very fact that you're
at a
thinking that is
mall.
these are common people.
The nigga
No,
be on the steps at the mall. He don't be in. So he don't got the bread. I don't be seeing that. I just see the nigga like bumming.
okay,
Or if he
maybe
go
you.
by
Well, hold on, guys. Let me get some other people. Jazzy P. Jones in the building. He says the space just like social. Raze, why you not ain't calling social out up the, yes, everybody know that's social loner up there in the right, in the top right. Hit that like button, and we also got Abates is in the building. Abates, I seen you was live earlier. What up?
Yo,
What you
yo,
got to
what's
add?
the deal? What's up, Razor?
Salute, chilling.
Yeah, so this is what I have to say about it. I'm just, I think everybody should just, at this point, just try to get the money, man. All this extra stuff of who's making the money and how they making it and what they doing to make the money, it's just like, it's getting boring now. Everybody just got to focus on themselves and let's all try to get the bag. That's it. It shouldn't be that hard, that difficult of how he's
Even
doing
if
his content, how he's
even
doing
if
his content.
it's
Huh?
even if it's like on the backs of other black men that want to learn and
yes,
want something
yes,
better.
yes.
Hold on. What did you say, on the backs of other black men?
Yes, that want to travel, want to learn other culture, want something better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, then
It's like
you go look for the people that's doing something better.
But hold on, guys. Somebody's saying
but
Ray's not having Pablo Quiso on his list is crazy. Wait a minute, that's not my list. That's this was BMT's list. I didn't make a list yet. My list is gonna come out like the weekend. This is BMT's list, guys. Richie Mack, Check, Ace, Don Banks, Travelversity, Philly Dom, Lord, Passport Heavy, Raze, DJP, and I said you can replace me with somebody that does travel blogs and pick Keys or whatever. So
And that seems like
yeah.
a cool
You
list.
and Norkey should be
Like,
on the list. You and Norkey should be on the list.
well, Ray's
Well,
definitely
Keith
on
does
the
do quality vlogs, so
list.
No, again, if the list was longer, maybe he could fit on there. But there are people way above him in the sense of travel content
No, 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 no,
creation.
no. We talking about influence. We ain't just talking about you
Uh,
can go on and spin what
uh,
you want. Influence.
we did not say that. We said travel content creator. I didn't
thank
hear
you, Bravo
influence.
J. You can be a traveler and still make blank content. Thank you for that $2.
Yeah, it's people who have traveled probably more than everybody on that list, and don't nobody know them because the shit ain't popping. That's what we talking about when a list come up.
Okay, we're talking about travel content creators. We're not. Well, that's what we're talking about.
But
That's what I. And
is there a reward for this list? Like, what do people get at the end of this list? Is there a prize? Any
nigga,
money?
you on the list?
No,
Huh?
Well, people want to fight about this list, man.
Yeah, like, is anybody getting paid for these lists?
People
Like,
want
is there a
recognition.
reward?
It's the same as rap. Everybody loves certain rappers, and they had a top 10 list, and we can rearrange that bitch a million times. Like you said, ain't nobody getting paid, but it's a good conversation, and it creates people to do more and motivate people to, be involved in it. Have people like me who don't travel like y'all and watch it and be like, okay, I like that country. It seems like what this guy shows is good, that guy shows is good. He might show some bad shit, but I'm not gonna hate on that and be like, I'm watching other people, all y'all in all this shit. So how we hating on anybody? I seen old boy on here with Future and Rello, and they had a good time. How I'ma hate on that?
Yeah, I'm
That
just
was
Picture.
saying, in general, I think that everybody, instead of looking left and right, should just look forward. Stay in your own lane, look forward, and focus on your own
This
self.
peaceful motherfucker.
I'm just saying that's facts, though, ain't it? Ain't
that's
it facts, though?
facts. Cause that's what I saw. Your name Bates, right? Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
saw him do with them. He wasn't acting like he was better than nobody. He did what he did, and they did what they did, and
They both was in the same place at the same time. So who better? Nobody. Niggas doing what they
I
doing.
mean, you can't talk a certain way to certain like to your bosses. So you can't talk to no niggas you try to get caught off. You can't talk to them any which way. You gotta
What?
maintain that relationship. I don't give a fuck. So I can tell y'all the truth.
Who the boss? What you said?
Yeah. What was you saying about boss, social loner? No. That's the thing about social loner, man. This whole space got him like in a frenzy. I don't know what this space did to him, but it definitely rubbed some feathers on him, for sure. This whole
Man,
space.
I've seen this guy on Razor before, and this guy got all the equipment. He got the shit. I don't know why he's not doing shit with everybody.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. You could really like if y'all put the shit together, it could be crazy. That's
Because
how I.
I don't kiss ass, and I can speak on the fraudness that I see.
What's a fraud? You gave that man money, didn't you? You a fraud for giving the money?
Well, shut up, big truck. Let's break it down. Travel meaning you actually have been to multiple countries and content creators showing the country giving information.
If you gave that man money, then you saw something in him that you thought you could build and do with. Unless you on
Nah,
some.
nigga, I saw domestic partnership. The fuck?
No, I don't make no partnership with niggas I think frauds off top. But I feel like you felt like you could see something
Bro,
in
you
it.
don't even learn the story first before you make your comments.
What you said? I ain't going at you, bro. I just don't understand your quarrels of where you like fuck them niggas and fuck this and I don't know what that is. It ain't my business, but you could be at
Listen,
the top.
look.
You could
Listen,
be at the top of the list if you use your
as
that.
people donate money to more and more people, a lot of fraud shit is going to come out about the individual and their shit. So
Right.
at the
Expose
end of the day, that's what's going to happen, broski. That's what's going to happen, bro. But when you stand seriously in the realness, that shit stays in the test of time.
but you don't know these niggas personally. Y'all building together. That's where you fucking your name up. They exposing they self, and you think you exposing them, and they exposing they self. So you looking goofy when you think you exposing somebody. That's what I'm saying. You have more. You have an expertise that can help and put your name on this list, but you think you exposing people, and you fucking your shit off.
Nah.
Well, Bates, you want to say something, Bates? Oh, well, we got a game changer also up here.
Yeah, I was just telling social loaner that on the back end, he's been handling his business. He got the quality. He actually works too. He's out doing IRL. So I would like to see him continue to do the content and leave all this other stuff alone.
Leave the drama alone. Leave the smoke alone.
Leave all this other stuff alone. It's time to grind again.
This space is drama. This is what the space is.
Yeah, this space does come with a lot of drama, but you know,
I got $900 off drama. I couldn't get. I got $1,200 to do a fundraiser to feed kids. $900 off drama. This is what the space is. We gotta accept that, broskies.
Well, that's
Niggas, no. Because people talk about I want to find people do better. Niggas, already people doing better. Go find them niggas. But nah, for real, y'all just would like to. It's like people. It's like a woman in a bad fucking abusive relationship. She's always talking about how she want to get out. Nah, bitch, you like getting beat the fuck up. So just admit that shit. All right, that's really what it is, man. This space is a bunch of niggas saying how they want to go do better and all this shit. There's a lot of buffers out there doing better. They get none of that support. None of that freaking support. But yet the crash out get the support. It is what it is. It is what it is.
That's
Thank you
why
for the 900. It is what it is. Stop fucking lying. That's the point. I don't like the lying. Niggas out here getting Maseratis for $350 a month. It's fucking crazy out here, man. It's crazy out here, man. It's just a bro. It's 100% cap in space, man. There's no like a homie Hub told me all this shit about how I shouldn't be mad at Future, shouldn't do all this shit. How that was stupid. I'm destroying the space. Then the nigga want to go fight everybody. What the fuck kind of morals and anything y'all stand for? Listen, this is a crash out space. You know, you get paid to be a crash out, or at least pretend you're gonna be a crash out. Stop fucking lying, there, bro.
everybody you said you love is not a crash out, so you are contradicting yourself.
What? There's other spaces, but I'm saying this particular space. This is what it feeds on. This is what it exists on. We have panels every day talking about crash outs. Come on, hours on crash outs. What crash out did? Who crash out did? Who did that? Who did that? Come on, bro. Let's stop playing the fucking game.
Who calls it a crash out? People
I
like
do. The whole space know what it is.
no, not the whole space.
A flower by any other name is still a fucking rose.
People like you call it a crash out, so that's why it's created to be a
Yeah,
crash
because
out.
people like me call it what it is.
So
Just
no,
because you call it something different, it ain't, bro.
so
I'm not arguing with y'all.
you
It
number
is
one
what it
on the
is.
list. Hold on, you number one on the list for making this space a crash out because you call people crash outs. You point them
No,
out, you lend them money, and you
I
make
just,
sure
I,
they
no,
broke,
I
can't pay.
no.
So
Just
you are responsible for
just because I
showcasing.
name it doesn't mean I made it.
No, you responsible. You like what you say you don't like.
Thank
Oh
you, Mr.
yeah,
Allen. Thank you, Mr. Allen. Ace check. Austin, Richie Razor. Thank you, Mr. Allen. I'm just going through some of the people in the chat. Go ahead, guys.
I'm gonna get some breakfast. I'm gonna talk to y'all. It's 11 o'clock. I'm getting some breakfast. Peace.
He like what he
Yeah,
don't
game
like.
changer. What you
I
got
have
to
nothing
add?
against that brother. I think he could do great in this space because he has a lot of technology in the way he do his stuff. I seen him on your channel years ago when there wasn't no drama and shit. But it's like, damn, nigga, you like creating, like you running towards that crash out shit. And you think that because you have more money than other people,
Let niggas nig.
You
I
think
I don't know why I'm trying to
doing something different.
when y'all see somebody just behaving in a completely dishonorable way, y'all try to bring him back to the light like he's like a lost Jedi or something like that. Just let the nigga
Lost
nig.
Jedi.
I mean,
lost
for real,
Jedi.
stop trying to convince him to do better, to be a better human being.
No,
He's a
I ain't
piece
convinced.
of dude
Man
is a
on
piece
one.
of sugar
Ain't no
honey iced
not
tea, and
thought.
just let him be that. Talking about, oh, you have so much potential. Just let him just let him go to the dishonorable part of hell that niggas like him go to. Like, I mean, why y'all trying to convince him to be a better human
I'm trying to
being?
convince none. This is my first time in a while hitting this panel. I just
Okay, but you saying like he has so much potential. He has the potential to be a bigger piece of shit.
If I
It
knew who
don't
you were,
matter. His
tell you what I
potential
like
don't
about
matter. He is not a
about you.
decent human being.
Well, you know him personally. I don't know him personally.
I don't know him personally. I know his actions.
Well, I just know what I know of him. I don't know all the inside out shit.
Look,
I don't know.
need to know. I don't need to know like his life story. I don't need to know his whole
But that's
Forrest
what I'm
story
saying. I'm
to
not gonna tell
realize that he is not an honorable person.
what he is. But I will talk to him and tell him like, nigga, you not. I don't understand what you're saying because you going around the corner and coming back.
What's to understand? He's a piece of shit. Like, what's to understand?
Well, that's what you know of him. I don't know him as a piece of shit. You know him.
You know what he did, and his actions is consistent with the actions of somebody who is a POS.
I look at it differently where I'm like, dude, you want to be in this list and you could be in this list, but you're doing it in a way that's why you not in this list? You could be helping this shit.
Why do you care if he's in the list when he's a POS?
Because it's the travel space. I'm on Raze's panel. We ain't talking about wrestling right now, so we'll be talking about what the fuck going on. I don't care like that.
No, I'm saying why are you trying to elevate
Razor,
this dude?
Is Shawn Michaels better than Triple H?
I don't know who those people are.
I think Shawn Michaels could get Triple H. Triple H ended up taking over, but it's crazy how he got the whole reign. See, I changed the shit, but
I do not know who those people are.
I know. You know who that dude is, though, right?
I know what he did.
And what do you think about what he did?
I think he's a piece of shit. I keep saying that.
Do you not think he was trying to invest in them and see something in them?
What?
So what did he
do? Okay. If I'm understanding if we're talking about the same person,
yeah,
he took $900 from people that donated to for him to do a particular thing that he refused to do. He just took $900 and ran. Now, is this the same person?
Oh, you saying that guy that was up here took money from his chatters?
Are we talking about the same person? Maybe I'm wrong. Are we talking about the same person? That's what I'm talking about.
Piece of shit. You said somebody a piece of shit. Say, put a name on it.
I'm okay. I talked to him last time. I talked to him last time.
Okay, social owner. What is he a piece of shit for? Explain.
Okay, if it's the person I talked to last time, he took money from donators to fly somewhere to catch a fade, and then when he reached his goal, he just pocketed the money.
Yeah, that was definitely social loaner. Yep.
So if you sent him some money or people
so
sent
there's no redemption arc for that.
Listen,
that's just cowardly, dishonorable behavior.
To do something, and he didn't do it. You think he's a piece of shit, right?
That's what it. Yes. What the hell?
So you
What
feel like
constitutes a piece of shit
what
in your
he
eyes?
did cancels him out of being in the travel space. Like he's just a bad person.
No, I'm not saying that he should be canceled out of travel space. I'm saying y'all shouldn't be begging him to try to reach the top plateau of it.
Don't say
Y'all
that.
should just let niggas nig. Just let
So
him
let him be a
go
piece of shit
to
and hang around us. Which one is it?
what? I'm saying let him nig. What are you talking about? Hang around us.
He gonna be around talking on here, but he a piece of shit, is what you saying.
Listen, it's Razor space. He can allow who he wants. I'm saying y'all trying to convince him to be a better human being. He's not.
No,
It's not in his data to be that.
No man could convince another man. I've never.
So why are you talking to that nigga? Why you like, oh, you could do so much. You could be such a better person. You could be the top 10. Just let the nigga nig. Stop trying to convince him to be a honorable and decent
So
human
let
being.
him be a piece of shit because he's a piece of shit. I'm supposed to
Yes,
believe.
yes, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Do you see me out on the street trying to convince hoes to be nuns or something like that? No, I let them hoe. I let them suck. Like, what in the hell?
So you cool with being around pieces of shits on the panel and not saying nothing to him?
Well, I did say something to him. I called him a piece of shit. What are you talking about? The whole last time I seen him, I told him exactly what he was.
So y'all,
I'm damn sure I'm not gonna try to convince him to turn.
You don't see no good in him, right?
I think he's a dishonorable piece of shit. If there's a road to redemption, then that's one that he has to find.
No, there's no redemption for that dude. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I was on that panel. He does not give a shit. That means there's no road for.
So y'all feel like he's just taking money from people and he don't give a fuck.
That's exactly what he said and did. What the fuck you? Yeah. Dude, what's confusing about this? Okay, put it like this.
I'm asking questions because I don't be around like that. I'm just asking. So talk to me like a toddler. I don't know.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. What's your definition of a dishonorable behavior? That's close to that, but you would say that's okay.
People are not standing on their word.
That's exactly. He didn't stand on his word. His word was that he would do something if he got the money.
See, the only thing I know about him is he sent Future money or some shit and was gonna kill Future or some old sucker shit, and I ain't believe that. I just think that was like a play and he was playing a role. But what you saying, I don't know nothing about that.
This is what Razor told me. I didn't know about it until I talked to the dude last time. He took a bunch of money from donators to go out and do whatever, catch a fade or whatever. He took the money and ran. He didn't go.
How do you feel about the people who sent the money?
Well, I feel that they were undeceived by a piece of shit.
You thought that they was like, they didn't know that he wasn't gonna go beat the dude up?
I don't know what they knew. But I mean, if he say he's gonna do something,
did you believe
and he paid to do something, if he say he's gonna do something and paid to do it, and he don't do it, then yeah. If somebody was to send like a $50 super chat so Razor could do that muscle thing that he always do, and Razor just said, and Razor just said, I ain't gonna do it, then I would question Razor for that.
Is
like,
that
what's that?
Or is the people who sent it kind of fucked up? Like they don't
no. How they no? What
see
the
how
hell?
you know? Look, see how you know he a piece of shit. You didn't send him nothing, right?
No, I didn't send him anything.
Okay, so you had good discernment, right?
No, I don't know the dude.
No, I'm just saying you have.
But I don't pay for stuff like that. But nevertheless, it don't matter. Listen, he's a piece of shit. Listen, okay, you know those fly face kids in Africa, and you know the people that send 75 cents a day, to wipe the flies off their face. Guess what? If you send that 75 cents a day and those kids still got flies on their face, then you're a piece of shit. Like for allowing it, not for donating, but for not wiping the flies off their face. The hell?
You know that money don't go to them people. You know that Red Cross take that money.
No,
okay, then they're pieces of shit. So you understand what's going on. You understand what's going on. Somebody's eating lobster and the kids got flies on their face because they're pieces of shit.
You'd be lucky. You'd be lucky to have 7 cents go to those actual kids.
Yes, there we go. Okay, now who fought is that? The guy who sat there and dialed the phone number?
No, that's Red Cross's fault. That's not Red Cross. No, let's call the right people. That's Christian Children Fund's fault for doing crap like that in the name of God.
I can't call that a piece of shit because if I go to
What
work,
the hell do you call somebody who do something like that?
wait. So you go to your job and they give you an extra 1,000 on your check. You call your job you a piece of shit because you kept it.
Listen, if they give me 1,000 for a bonus for
Not
an
a bonus.
action,
They don't even know you ain't gonna get in trouble. They gave you an extra 1,000. You a piece of shit if you keep it, right? You one of them
I
niggas.
wouldn't keep it.
No, you moved the goalposts on that argument.
If you
That's
find
really
a whole
weird.
bag
I
outside with
wouldn't keep it.
100,000 and you the type to take it to the
The
cops,
analogy falls short.
you
The
go drop
analogy
it back
falls
off.
short because I didn't ask the
Yeah.
job for the money. I mean, for one, this dude is asking people for money. I didn't ask the job for the money, but even still, I wouldn't keep it. I mean, like if they gave me like extra on the check, I'm like, whoa, what's this about? That's part of not getting fired.
I'd rather it be personally like your job than somebody you never met. Would you let somebody walk up to you and ask you for $2 and give them to you and you never met them?
I have given homeless people money before, yes.
Do you know homeless people sometimes got more money than you and they really ain't homeless?
They're pieces of shit.
I doubt that they have more money than me, but they probably have more money than they appear to have.
He said it. He did say it. He's right. You right. They're pieces of shit. Because there's homeless people we give money to, and no motherfuckers ain't homeless. They got more than us, gang.
Okay.
Yes.
Listen.
So y'all
if a homeless person, has has a lot of money, he didn't deceive. If a homeless person says, "I need money to feed my kids," and come to find out he ain't got no damn kids, then he's a piece of shit. See, the homeless man who
you got it.
Huh?
You right.
Well,
you got it. We had to go there to understand.
So now we know what a piece of shit is. We can agree that dude is what he is, and just let him swallow and figure out life. Like fucking let him lurk in a cave or whatever the fuck piece of shit do. Like, I mean, why y'all trying to say, "Oh, I'm trying to convince you to be a decent human being"? He's not a decent human being.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm just telling him that
you were doing that. You were like, "Oh, I see so much potential in you. Your equipment."
One question. No, listen to me. I asked him what makes those other guys better because they have more money. Because this guy is broke and being on, like, he's really like in the streets and dealing with shit. And these guys are like paying for their trips and goods. So I'm like, what makes us judge the top from the, you know what I'm saying? I look at it like we got influence. You have people watching. You have people sending you money. I look at it like that. So that's what I wasn't trying to fix him. What the fuck I look like?
I don't understand the words you said.
I think you were doing a little more than what you're saying, man. I think,
what did I do?
You know,
explain to me.
I think you were trying to be his lawyer.
No, basically. I was trying to figure out why he thought those other people were better than somebody like Future, because I know how this space talk about Future and Rello and people like that. And I'm like, wait a minute, a person with no. Let me finish. Let me land. I'm gonna let you go. Let me land.
You did the Wookiee defense.
This. No. I'm just talking from a regular perspective. I ain't on nobody's side. I ain't on that. I'm saying a person who's a bum in your neighborhood know more about your city than you, because they bumming. I don't know if you know how bumming go. Motherfuckers around the streets just trying to do what they can do and talking to whoever and everything. But a person who has money can go to the rich places of your city and be with the astute people. And I'm saying, how do you judge this? Is it because you're around and you can pay for everything, you can go show all of this? Or are we talking about being actually amongst and living like the people?
Now, I think you were doing.
I'll tell you how I judge something.
That's what I asked social. It wasn't
I'll tell you how I judge something like that. By which I would rather be.
Defense.
I would rather be rich than a bum.
No, I'm not judging that. I wouldn't even. And this, you see what I'm saying, though? It wasn't about social. I just asked social this question because he was on the panel talking. I'm saying, how do we judge the list? Is it because I can pay for everything and do everything I want, and I can pay to be around the poor people, but I got money, or why are we taking away from somebody who's don't have money in a country that they don't come from and they have to like make connection? Like, how are we judging it?
By moral character,
culture, and being amongst the people.
Well, in the case of the other brother, we're judging based on moral character. What? Listen, okay, being around other people. I mean, or let me stop for a second. The dude that was on earlier, we're judging by moral character. Okay. I know that you're trying to sell advantages to being homeless,
No, man. What? Just say your part. I'm not on
No, I
nobody's.
just said that. I just said my part. We're judging him on moral character. I'm speaking to your homeless analogy, which is like WTF, because like it's
He's not.
always better to have a home than to not have a home. Even if you want to be homeless, you can have a home and then just go homelessing because that's what you like to do instead of for going camping. Like you have that option. People with homes have the option to be homeless. Homeless people don't necessarily have the option to be a person with a home.
But
So it is much better to be rich.
I'm gonna say he's homeless. We're gonna say he's playing a role, like social I think said, like he's playing a role. What we're not getting the specifics. I'm saying somebody who looks like they don't have it. Are they not able to be the biggest because the biggest have it? What separates that?
You're talking about like a pretend rich a person who is rich
Okay,
pretending to be
I'll give you a
homeless?
better example. I don't know if you hip to AB the boxer, Adrian Broner. He's
Okay.
blowing up right now on Kick, and he's broke as fuck. But guess what's happening? He's about to be rich as fuck because he was broke as fuck, and he's not shy about saying it. And he's about to be richer than all the streamers, all the little kids, and all that. He's the prime example to say he's about to be bigger than all of that shit, and he's
Well,
coming up.
good for him.
Well,
I
but
don't know what you're.
what does
Okay,
that
okay.
what does
Just
that have to
if
do
you
with
could
what
break
we're
down
talking
what
about?
exactly you're trying to like.
What makes the streamer that you love in your top 10 more than the other one? That's it.
Entertainment value and moral character.
Oh, so you want them to be moral? They can't. So what's your morals? You like niggas to pay for pussy? Is that morally right?
Well,
I don't really think that that's a question of morality. I think that that's a question of practicality and economics. However, I tell you what's not moral is taking people's money and not doing what they're paying you to do.
Well, game
That's not
changer,
moral.
game changer.
No,
If I
it's
may,
not.
I want game changer. I want to give you a little bit of pushback on that. I mean, you remember, goddamn, what was his fucking name? Real popular back in the '90s, the shock jock.
Howard Stern.
Howard Stern. I mean, would you say back then, he was, his show was about more morality or anything, had any kind of character, moral character to him back then?
If I remember his show correctly, he just convinced young girls to come up and show their titties. Am I right?
I mean, there was that, and it was a bunch of stuff. I mean,
There was
he was
no
doing
moral character.
There was
No.
no moral character in his show. I mean, later on, he even called it trash. Later on, and regretted, his own work. But the thing is that
I
you
don't
gotta
find anything particularly immoral about getting paid off of a woman's titties. I really don't.
But
I do find
it's not just the titties. That was just one thing. I mean, basically, he was doing a lot of immoral things on his show.
Like what?
But the thing was, he was huge.
like what? What do you do tomorrow?
Brother and sister, that was,
Everything you can think of.
Yeah,
If you know Howard
pretty
Stern,
much.
that shit was crazy.
Well, I mean, once
it
again,
was.
it depends on. I knew of the show. I didn't really watch it. It depends on the level of immorality or if it
You
aligns
wouldn't
with.
even want us to. Razor don't need us to even say how far it went. This channel would get banned. That's how immoral it was.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Okay, so somebody said now Game Changer is stupid. Anybody who determines intelligence by watching titties on Howard Stern's is stupid.
No, you got.
Razor, where do you find these people?
I respect everybody's choice.
No,
I just wanted to know how we
Game
judge.
changer.
Everybody's choice. If people choose to do immoral crap.
Game changer. I mean, that's not the point. I mean, the point that I was trying to bring up was his show was huge, even though it was immoral. I mean,
No,
keep in mind,
I get it.
Howard Stern even came out later on and said, "Man, my show was crap, and I apologize for even doing it."
Okay. No, I mean people can make a lot of money doing something immoral. That doesn't mean that they, I mean, I still call them immoral people. Like the money don't really change anything because what y'all talking about is two different types of measuring. One, y'all measuring a person's economic success, and another, what I'm doing is I'm measuring a person's, moral character.
Not money.
I'm saying that if a person doesn't have moral character, then let that nigga languish in hell. That's what I'm saying.
No. It's not about money. I'm not saying because the best can be the best or the worst can be the worst with money. I'm saying, what are we debating the judgment of? The guys.
I'm debating your judgment. I'm trying to change this nigga.
Hold on. Let me land. The
Okay.
people that you like and probably most people like seems to be the people with the nice camera, good quality content. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not against that. They should be number 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. But I'm also saying if someone like Future has people watching him and doing things with a fucking 360p phone, how are you like hate? Like that's what I asked social. Is that hate that you like, no, that shit whack because it's a 360p and he asking for money and no, why are we hating on anything? If it's popping, it's pop. If people watching it, what are we talking about?
It's not, see, people don't understand the word hating, because they take every form of criticism as hate. Like, oh, you hate, you jealous. No,
you're not.
If somebody is scamming, he basically he is scamming members of this space. The fact that you defend such actions, it means that you don't respect the members of this space. That's what that means.
I think he got members who pay him and they like his shit.
They paid him to do something and they wanted him to do it and he didn't. That's scamming.
You think that people would still pay him after he scammed them? Or
I don't know.
You do know.
They shouldn't. It doesn't matter. He's a scammer. Listen, he's scamming the people of this space.
That just
if you respect the people of this space, then you would see what he's doing is immoral.
Ain't nobody
you would condemn his actions.
Swam tights and get scammed 3 times. Shame on you if you would get scammed 3 times. After that, it means he got support. He's going to overseas and doing things with people who support.
But he's not. He just took the money and not went overseas. What are you talking about?
Oh, you talking about social?
What the? I don't know who.
No, I said Future. I said who Future actually has people.
Is there a second person? Is there a second
social not here? On the list? Like, social not on the list. I'm not talking about people who not on the list. Why would I do that?
This is what this whole conversation was about.
About
you saying that social should be on the list?
No, I
but
didn't.
Why do you have to do that?
Remember, you said I was trying to help him, which I wasn't. I said he could be. I said you sent him that money. I was calling.
If we're not talking about social, if we're not talking about social, who
you said you think he should be on the list? I ain't never said that.
Yes, you did.
I said he could be if he wasn't trying to do the shit he's doing.
Okay, so absent that, he would be on the list. That's implying that he should be on the list if he didn't do that. I'm saying stop trying to convince him to be a better human being.
We ain't talking about him. I talked to him personally myself right now, asking him what's his criteria of the list. It wasn't about him. We looking at the list Raze is putting up here, and I see names on here.
I'm telling him what he can do to get him
I threw his name in there because I'm like, wait a minute.
Let him language. Let the nigga go to purgatory. Like, what the fuck?
We not worried about social on that. I'm talking about people who I know have people in their room
you donating. We were just talking to social. We were just talking about the whole thing.
You said he a piece of shit, and you keep sticking on him. I was talking to social, not about social.
Holy crap. You was giving him advice on being a better human being. I'm saying
I was talking to him at that time. Once the man gone, I don't really have nothing else to say about him on that. That's all I was saying to him.
I'm saying in the future, stop trying to convince that nigga to be a better human being. He's a piece of shit. Let's fly beat him. Like, what the hell?
Come on, brother. I'm talking about the list.
Okay. I have no idea. This is really weird.
So
this is really weird that you're talking about something completely different, like all the damn time.
Slow it down. Who's your top 5? Let's see.
God?
Your top 5, the list.
I don't listen.
Does it really matter?
I don't know. I just want to know if he has the top 5.
I really don't, brother. I really don't.
That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. This is what the show about, ain't it? I came in late. Ain't it about the list?
Man, Razor, what happened with Floyd?
Well, Floyd, they arrested a female that was providing children to him.
This motherfucker really was doing that.
Yeah, they arrested a female, including her own daughter.
Oh,
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's big news. Yeah.
Oh
Serious
my
as cancer.
God, man. Niggas need to beat that nigga up. If anybody get locked up with that nigga, beat his motherfucking ass for making us look crazy out here as black American men. What the fuck is he on?
Yeah. That was.
That
Yep.
nigga had puppets and shit. I remember seeing you break the news. I'm like, man, what the fuck wrong with this dude?
Yeah, them puppets, right? Yeah. What the
Puppets,
Yeah.
hell?
dog? That's
Hey,
OD.
so how old was her? Oh, my bad. Go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead.
How old was her daughter?
Well, we didn't put the age. DC Born Rob didn't want to, talk about the age. Yeah, but it was young, very, very young. The children, like 3 children, she gave to him in exchange for money and cell phones.
Okay, so without saying age, is it pedo or Peter?
It was very young,
It's
very,
only
very young.
one. It's only one, brother. Don't rock over the motherfucking tight line. Please don't walk over that tight line with ice on it. It's only one.
I think he was trying to get a gauge.
Yeah, I know how
is what
somebody
he
can be
was
like, but
doing.
it's legal at this age, so
No.
you
No.
No, it's
He
not legal
wasn't
in
doing
either
that.
age. What are you talking about?
He
None of those
no.
things
He
are
was.
good.
Yeah, he
so
was
you
trying
was
to get a
saying,
gauge.
is it
No. You're
just say it?
misunderstanding. He was trying to get a gauge of how old the girl was, because Razor doesn't want to say how old
No, you
the girl
shouldn't,
was.
because if it's underage, we all know what that is.
Yes,
I just say,
but
look,
there's a
like junior high school, younger than junior high school. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Okay, that's what I was asking. Thank you.
younger than junior high school.
So you wanted to know if he was crazy or just crazy as shit.
well, I guess that's one way of putting it.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
crazy as shit then. I guess you like, nah, he could be crazy, but he crazy as shit. Anything underage is just you doing way too much. I got a daughter. Ain't no fucking way. No man should be looking or trying to fuck with none of that. That don't even supposed to attract you. Especially if you in a country like, don't y'all talk about Brazil like it's the second coming? Is that where he was?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
out
was
there
in
in Brazil.
Brazil.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rio.
all the shit out
Yeah,
there,
Rio.
y'all be showing and saying, man, get the fuck out of here. How the fuck you out there doing that? You a fucking Looney Tune.
I think he was part of a bigger group. I don't think it's obvious now he didn't act alone, obviously. But I
A
think,
group?
yeah.
Don't say that,
So
bro.
it doesn't. So you don't think it
I'm
ends
telling you.
with this woman's daughter? That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that it's not like a huge thing. I mean,
No,
basically, any
I
outcome
think it's
that
huge.
where the fewest children are affected is the most favorable outcome for me.
Have we seen a case like this before
Yes.
in Brazil?
I can't say. Yes, I mean in Brazil. Again, I'm not going to say it's happened. It's common or anything, but yes, this has happened before. There was this was about 10. Actually, I think it was about 13 years ago. But a woman used to bring her daughter to it was a white guy. It was an older white guy, I think he was like 60 years old. But she used to bring her daughter, to meet this white guy. They would, he would get 2 hotel rooms, one for himself, and then one allegedly for the daughter and the mother. And she would just secretly sneak her daughter into his room, and she would stay in the other room. And while he did whatever it is he did.
That's different.
No, that's not different, bro.
Yeah,
It was not
I really
different.
don't see.
It was the same thing.
Snuck it in with another man she was with.
But that's what I don't know if you heard what Razor just said. A woman just got arrested for providing her daughter to Floyd. Same thing.
And others.
It is bigger. Are you saying it's bigger for the Brazilians or bigger for Americans doing that?
No. You misunderstand. I'm saying this thing that Floyd is caught up in. I think he's in part of a PDF ring.
So his chat and everybody in there that he was talking to was helping him do that.
I can't say everybody in this chat was helping him.
Not everybody like that, but like he had people specifically that he knew, and you feel like he knew what he was doing before he got there.
There was one person who was who used to finance him. I went to Floyd after Floyd got arrested. I went to Floyd's channel, and he kept shouting out this one guy, over and over. So yeah, send the money to so and so. He kept
I
saying
seen him.
over and over.
Yeah, I seen him, and I noticed he would say something. It was like a slow looking dude he always would talk to. I used to laugh at him. Me and my ex-wife used to laugh at him because he'd say, what was that shit he'd say to the Colombian women? He'd be like, damn, what's his word? That shit was so funny to us because that's how I got started just watching on YouTube. And I remember seeing him, and he'd be like, how you say hi or some shit to them Colombian women? It was something he was saying. Oh, like this
I don't
dude's
think
slow, man. Something off
I don't
about
think
this dude.
I don't think I've ever seen him cammed up, but I know the voice
Man,
and
I saw him and I watched. I said, this dude, something wrong with him. I knew it. And I'm
well
like,
he
but
need
it
he was
also,
on the
like
he
I
was
do
on
with
the
everybody in this space,
he,
it also inspired me to see other countries and be like, oh, I ain't know it just cost that little bit. And like, that's just facts. That's why I don't judge nobody I judge him, but I don't judge nobody if you ain't doing nothing. Like, you showing countries and you know what I'm saying? That's cool to me, especially for black people to be doing it because we didn't know about that in 1995. And some knew, but it wasn't like popular or out there for everybody
well
to know.
I'll be honest with you, he needed a kidney. So I don't know if maybe that might have
Yeah,
been why he seemed slow. But he was on the donors list for a kidney.
that nigga was on
All
some.
right, well, let's make this distinction right now. I mean, if somebody isn't neurotypical, that really has little to do, as far as I know, with a proclivity to do stuff. What Floyd is accused of. Let's separate the two. I don't want people to walk around thinking that just because a person has Down syndrome, he's going to diddle somebody.
No. It's not about that. I was just saying. He said, okay, the
No,
dude
you make
seems
an
slow.
observation. I just want to make that
Yeah.
separation.
Okay, got you. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Chat
wasn't
just said it,
suggesting.
man. Jack. I remember him saying that. Chat know what's up because we share the same. Well, I ain't a part of it fully, but Razor, all the travelers, people, y'all who take trips, y'all got the same audience, bro. It's the same people, so it ain't no top 5
Well,
or
the
10.
thing,
It's stupid.
but the thing is
Yeah,
that,
we do
uh,
share the audience. You right about that. We do share the audience. A lot of
but
us.
the
Some
thing,
of it in this
but
small niche, we do share audience.
thing is, I had no idea. I've been on panels with Floyd before. I had no idea this was going on. I had never been to his actual channel till after he got arrested. It was somebody had tipped me off on another channel saying, "Hey, man, if you've been to this man's channel, you had to have known what was going on."
Nah,
I
everybody.
haven't either.
Dude,
No, that's impossible. Just like I ain't know what the fuck
no,
was going
it's
on when
not
I just popped in.
impossible. I went to the channel
You don't
after
need
he
no
got
alibi.
arrested.
You
Yeah,
safe.
hold on a second. I went to the channel after the man got arrested, and I'm telling you, it was all fucking there. Even the fucking alias that he used to lure those girls. I mean, I heard Floyd say it out of his own fucking
Wait,
mouth.
wait, wait.
Wow.
Lord, explain that word to me.
Say that again.
You said lure. Explain that to me.
Yes. Floyd used an alias. So when I don't know if you remember the report.
No,
He didn't use.
I don't. But you're saying that he lured them. Elaborate on that, please.
Well, basically, through this ring, I'm assuming this female was involved, but he would pay for Uber rides to transport these girls to his hotel or Airbnb, wherever he was staying.
Mm-hmm.
That does fit the definition of luring.
Okay. And
Okay. The reason why
like
I asked is because I picture something else. I pictured like him waving candy or some crap like that. I don't know.
Let me ask.
That's what I was asking.
Game changer. Game changer. I think. Because you just seem like you're knowledgeable. Don't mean you know shit, but everybody wondering like how you know. But you're just a knowledgeable person. Now let me ask you this: do you think he was a part of like the ring and not actually fucking with the kids?
I'm hoping that there isn't like, if you're asking me, I'm hoping that there isn't a larger ring. I'm hoping that this is a creep that just, and I'm not hoping for this, but I'm hoping that the buck stops with as few children as possible. Meaning that this is a creep who came across a desperate woman who probably was sexually.
No, that's not what I asked. I'm asking he knew the woman and slept with the woman, but the woman was selling her kids, and he was making money. Like, fuck it, I'm with it. Sell the kid, but I'm fucking her, the woman. You get what I'm saying?
Oh no,
Like,
no.
Well, that's not a question. What's your
that's his
question?
thing.
No. Remember the police report. Remember what happened. It was little girls that weren't even 10 years old yet were in a car, in an Uber, we're meeting some American man. We don't know where to go and stuff like that. The mom was not.
I thought
Now,
Floyd
that,
was in the
you
Uber.
kind of remember that. I don't think they said the age, but let's take a moment of silence for. Hold on, moment of silence for Bonita Mujer. Somebody in the chat just said it when he was saying that. I was like, "Who the fuck is this guy, Bonita Mujer?"
That's the Uber driver.
Who said the age?
It was in the news report.
It said
it was
a 10-year-old.
Wasn't even 10. I was just being generous.
It was babies, and the Uber driver actually picked it up on his own accord.
Not babies. They were like, I believe it was 5 and 6
7
to
or
be
6.
exact.
The Uber driver picked them up, is what you're telling me.
Somebody put
no,
the
not the
kids
5
in
and 6.
the Uber.
No. It was some teenagers. The Uber driver picked up, but not like the younger ages that came out in the report from DC Born Rob with the lady. The Uber driver picked up some teenagers. I forgot exactly. They were young, at least under 14, 13, but not.
They weren't teenagers,
not 5
Razor.
and 6 in that.
Okay, they weren't teenagers, Razor.
I can believe.
Or preteen, like you gonna say preteens?
Yeah, I could believe that he was being weird and doing that. But babies, I was about to be weird about the Uber drivers. Babies was getting picked up.
I mean, babies not. Yeah, well, you say preteens. I'm trying to remember the age, but from the first report, with
just
the
remember what the man was found with: puppets. Do you use
but
for
that's
teenagers?
Inside of a I'm trying to be subjective here. That's inside of where he was at. Any evidence inside of where you at? You ain't never got caught in a trap house and the shit wasn't yours. That don't mean it's yours.
I never got caught.
Who in the fuck that happened to?
No, I'm just saying you ain't never been around something that ain't yours.
I hope
I
wouldn't put myself in that damn situation.
Have you? Were you just hanging around in a trap house and then they raided it and you got caught up? Is that?
No, that
something
happened.
To you?
I'm saying that's a typical thing in the neighborhood. I'm saying what he did, I think he was involved in. I'm saying that don't mean that was his shit. Like, why did they? If they arrested a woman, which he just put out,
so why
he don't know shit
puppets?
about Brazil. Wait. He don't know. He ain't no boss. He don't know shit about Brazil to be running no ring. Let's get that straight. Unless y'all believe that. Tell me y'all think is he that smart? Let me know what y'all think. I ain't gonna judge.
I think Floyd was a lot smarter than what he was letting on.
So you think he was out there running shit and creating his own rings?
I can't say he was running the ring. The only thing I know is he was definitely involved. All right. He had he got caught with sock puppets. The man had more cell phones than a fucking AT&T store. You know, let's just
okay, but I'm
honest.
saying, can you go over there and set up shop on anything? You believe that? Because y'all be acting like it's scary over there. Like, hey, watch out. They'll take your cell phone. They'll do this. Y'all be saying that shit. I don't know. Y'all know.
I mean, yes, you can get robbed, this and that. And
so he really was out there doing what the fuck he wanted, which is crazy. And he was doing some bullshit. But y'all feel like he really was like running shit and he put
Nobody is saying that. Nobody is saying that. And it really doesn't matter. Okay. Listen, Gambler, it really doesn't. Gambler, it really doesn't matter like his rank in the organization, or even if it is an organization.
You know why it matters? Because
he was doing something that he has no business doing.
You know why it matters?
Or allegedly at this point, but still, hold on. It's the evidence points to he was doing something that is legally wrong and morally wrong. And I don't really care, was he a kingpin or was he a foot soldier?
That matters.
Or just a customer. I really don't care. That is there is dirty business going on here.
I get it. You different. You don't pay for pussy in Brazil. I get it. Okay, cool. But if you happen to be fucking with,
what are you talking about?
No, let me finish, bro. Let me land.
No,
You
let
don't
you
do that.
finish. Dude, you are completely off topic. Why
I'm
are you
not.
talking
Let
about
me
paying for
land.
pussy
Why
in
are you
Brazil, and
stopping,
we're talking
bro? Why
about
don't
whole
do that?
baby
I'm
boinkers and
talking
shit.
about the
What are
topic
you
of
talking about? This is
talking
a
about what
completely false comparison.
you
Dude,
talking
you weird as fuck.
outside. Hey,
That's
whatever you
man.
want me to be because I don't know you. I'm saying he does that.
I
So
don't know you either. I know you say weird
if
shit.
I could finish, you could just hear me out. It's crazy. I'm saying he does that. He's a monger. He's a guy who goes over there and do that, right? And you can get caught up in a lot of shit doing that. Fuck dealing with kids. You can go to jail doing it. Let's keep the, is that weird that you can get caught up doing just paying for pussy? Is that weird to you? Now
Dude,
you could also get caught up in some shit that you don't even know about that's going on, and maybe he got involved too. But I'm saying that also could be in the play. And I'm saying if other guys want to go to Brazil, it definitely matters how this happened. That
So
definitely matters.
explain the
dude,
sock
you
puppets.
you are weird as
I don't
fuck.
have no judgment on how it happened. I'm saying it
I have a
matters.
judgment on you,
Communicated
dude.
to
The
know.
fact that you make this
I ain't
comparison,
gonna lie.
the fact that you bring that stuff up in this conversation means that you have like no sense of grounding, like no sense of proportion.
What
What
don't you
that is
understand?
completely.
Check that
You
nigga
are
computer. Check
completely
that nigga computer.
what?
What don't you understand?
Listen, these are two completely separate things. It should not have even been brought up.
What shouldn't have been brought up?
Paying for sex, it shouldn't have been brought up in a conversation
How
Wait,
it
wait,
about
hold on, hold on, hold
That's
on, hold on.
what he
Wait, well,
does. Is that
let's
how he got over there? That's what he do, right?
yeah, bro.
dude.
Give me a second. Let's read this. The Uber drivers were thinking these kids were being sent by family members, like mother to uncle or something at first, but then he got suspicious because they were he was asking them questions and they didn't want to tell him, so he got suspicious. So that's what happened with that, Mars. Josh says, "Wow, at Babine, man, nobody knew Floyd would be in some crazy situation like that." Says at Babine. Yeah, we just seen a peekaboo, 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 peekaboo. Yeah, we knew he was
It
weird, like a
looked
Pee Wee
weird.
Herman. Yeah, Pee Wee Herman, you know.
I'm not backing nothing up. This guy trying to disrespect me. I'm not here to disrespect you, brother. I'm saying he got over there by buying bots. He ain't go over there to look at
He
flowers
got
from
over there by
Brazil.
buying plane tickets.
He ain't go over there to
What
look at
in the
fucking
hell are you
flowers.
talking
No, he
about?
got over there because a lot of people, and again, and look, I'm gonna be real with it, man. These certain individuals, because they're slow, you think they're slow, so you want to help them. And then the same time they're doing some evil shit and they hide the evilness behind the perceived slowness of who they are. They are literally out here traveling for free on y'all niggas dime. Again, I was guilty of it too. And they're the slow ones, bro, they're playing games. I sat there with Future and fucking Future looked at me and said, I'm playing a character. He understands that. And the fact that this dude has no sexual discipline and y'all think that he ain't doing some shit behind the clothes. We didn't think Flo was doing that shit. Wait until this shit comes up. And y'all niggas keep judging me on about how I took the money, scammed the money, and did this. These niggas been doing that shit to y'all. And y'all just laugh it off and give them more money. And y'all want to judge me about my morals and shit like that. Y'all niggas support niggas 16, 17, and a nigga that robbed an old lady went to jail for it. And I'm the one y'all niggas want to hold accountability for all that shit. Fuck y'all niggas.
I don't know
Y'all,
where
y'all,
you
y'all,
are,
y'all
but
I think
fuck
respect.
y'all niggas. And none of y'all niggas can act like y'all know about this shit about these niggas. Don't act like
I
that.
think
Is this
I,
I
social
think
again?
niggas,
we're
Respect
holding
what you
everyone
said, brother.
accountable here,
no,
sir.
y'all not holding everybody accountable.
Yes, we are.
No, y'all
Yes, we
not.
are.
Again, I'm not speaking in
Yes,
general.
we
You
are.
don't think I speak it in general. That's not the reality, bro. We gotta be realistic about this whole situation.
They was sending it in to him to go buy sex and he was buying kids. You was talking real.
What? What are you talking about right now?
I'm
What
just
is
saying
you?
y'all, but I'm just saying y'all bunch of fucking selective outrage, this that motherfuckers. Stop playing that
I
morality
have
shit.
no
Bro. Y'all
idea what
niggas
you're
don't got
talking about.
I
nah, y'all be
No, no,
supporting these PDS.
no
Chill.
no, both
game
of you.
game
Listen,
game
listen.
changer game changer. You know who this is. This is the guy we were calling a piece of shit for taking the money.
Oh, why does he keep changing his avatar? Dude, God damn. He's on chronic pieces of shit stuff.
You
So
have to
he
use your
thinks,
ears, social owner. You have to use your ears to catch them.
okay, okay. So what do you mean it's selective outrage? I mean, it's like, it's just different sizes of pieces of shit here. What the fuck?
No,
Nothing.
you got
Hey,
a point. It's
welcome to
different
the travel
sides,
space.
but that guy probably playing chess with people, and that's why I say it's a difference from being a piece of shit and doing something that pieces of shit pay for, like Floyd doing what he was doing.
no, there's different levels to immorality. Absolutely. And you know what Floyd is being accused of is a much lower or higher, however you want to measure it. It's a more intense level of immorality than what Social Loner is doing.
And guess
I'll
what?
agree to that.
You know why that dude right? I ain't backing Social, but it's the same audience who sent it in for people like I was saying with Future and all that. Because you think he broke and you talking about broke, and then this guy they think broke or whatever. It's the same shit. And then Social not broke and everybody mad because he's took the money. That I get what he's saying.
Dude, what the hell?
I want to get away from that. I want to know about Brazil because I ain't been to Brazil, and I want to know what the fuck is going on with that. Why did the lady get arrested? Is she like the ringleader?
What the fuck?
Like, dude, are you smoking like some good?
What's wrong with me
weed?
asking why did the lady get arrested? Is she the ringleader? What's wrong with asking
She
that?
got arrested for selling her fucking kids. Why would you even ask that?
So
Why would you ask that?
Was Floyd making her do it? Like, it's a question, bro. It's a panel.
No.
What do y'all think?
I mean, if she was being paid or coerced,
he offered like y'all could say what y'all think.
Cell phone and money. Cell phone and money. Cell phone and money. He offered.
Basically, at that point, she's just as complicit. Okay, it was greed. Right. You can't say unless he held a gun to her head.
No.
I just want to know that didn't happen.
Like, is it possible? Because you said it's bigger too, right? That's what I'm like. Was she a part of something even bigger? Like, she had the whole little thing set up for people who come from America. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but that'll come out. That'll come out. That'll come out shortly if it is in the court. They didn't set a court date yet. That's what I'm looking for next. So once they do the trial, that's going to be a big thing for us. For the trial.
Razor, I think, and I'm just spitballing an idea here, but why don't you set up a fundraiser to cover cover the trial and, see if you can go down there and interview Floyd?
You know what? I wouldn't need a fundraiser. I could just fly out there, but the thing is, I haven't heard from Floyd. I don't know if they would allow him to do interviews because he hasn't been seen from in that penal system. I know what you're saying.
I'm sure he can get
for the
visitors.
nature of what I do, to get an interview from him. I don't know if they would allow me. And personally, I don't think I want to be involved in all that. I don't think. To be honest with you, those charges, if it was different type of charges, I would be more inclined to do it. I know what you're saying. But I don't think I want to be even around that. With those type of charges he had, I would have rather him. I would do it if he was involved in a murder. If he did a murder or something, I would.
But don't cover you the travel page CNN, ESPN. They gonna cover
pretty much.
They gonna cover it. You should be the one because you're gonna benefit from.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if I want to be in that country. I don't know. Well, that type of charge, I don't want to.
Gonna make you an official journalist. If your life, you ain't doing that.
It's
you a
crazy.
journalist.
Yeah, you're going to be like
now,
the Gayle King
on that.
of the travel space.
Some things you just don't mess with. Some things you just
Well, 50 Cent
put out.
50 Cent made the Puff Daddy DVD, and he ain't do nothing but make money. Shit.
No, I'll take it a step further. Gayle King interviewed God damn it, R. Kelly.
Yeah. Them motherfuckers ate off of that. It wasn't about the person who interviewed. That's
you're right. You're right. Yeah, interviewing. Yeah. I mean, it's. I don't know. But that's still. Like I said, I would have rather be in jail for murder. But
I would raise it. You want to stay away from that.
That stuff. You know what I mean?
The whole premise, because what it comes off, like if you were to participate in that, is you're looking for an opportunity to capitalize off of something that's very tragic for people who are very young, and Yeah, I'd stay far away from that.
Yeah,
I mean, not
I
saying
don't
that's
want to
what
be.
you
I
would
don't
be
want to be
doing,
out there for that.
but I'm
Not
saying
that.
that someone could interpret it that way, and it's better to not
No, they
even
not.
have that.
You possibly could end up working for NBC, guy. It ain't about they
No,
think he's
I
doing.
mean,
You could actually get a big
yeah,
look.
ABC, CBS, they do it all the time. You ever seen
Yeah, you're
60
right. They do.
Minutes?
They do interview. Like if he let's just say if he had bail or if he was in jail, they allow him to do like a StreamYard interview. Yeah, I could do an interview with him from StreamYard, but I'm not taking a flight out there to go to that jail and interview him. You know what I mean?
Okay, well,
Yeah, nah, not for that. Not for that. I don't want to be around that.
All right.
That's
We don't want you to do nothing you don't want to do. But it was a good
yeah.
idea. Whoever said that was
No,
great.
you smart to not want to do it. You know, like I mean, y'all got to learn how to see past like attention and money. I really
Who
do.
gave us that idea? Who said that idea?
You
said it.
No, don't
No, I
no,
didn't.
he's
Look how
speaking
you
on it
want
because
to
you know,
blame
like
me for shit. That's crazy.
news channels do that stuff. They would fly out
Yeah.
and interview the person. They do, they do that.
That's
like,
what I'm
this
saying.
is not. But I just don't want to do that. I mean, let a big news station do that. A big news station, let them do it. God bless them, they do it. I don't want to do that.
You want the hood niggas shit.
Nate,
I respect.
Nah, the only way I think mainstream media, or American mainstream media is going to cover it, there's got to be some people involved in the States, which I'm sure there are. They'll probably get to it, but by then it's going to be old news.
Yeah, and they ain't really hip to the travel. You right. Like you would probably blow crazy. I ain't telling you to do it, but no, ain't nobody really gonna touch it because they don't really know about the space to do it. But it's a big case that they don't know about. We only know about it because we in the space. But the average person don't fucking know about that or don't care. But it will be online and do numbers for sure when it's exposed.
So, I mean, my heart goes out to the children that's involved in this, and no matter what, they will be, the best case scenario, unfortunately, is that they'll be motherless after this. And who knows what would happen, like, after that. I mean, it's tragic.
Get the fuck away from your mama.
I just hope, you know what I'm saying, they have access to, mental health treatment, after the fact, the victims, because it's going to affect them, in the coming years.
But this why I asked y'all about what do y'all think? Like he created the ring or is it there? This is probably a regular thing that happens.
I don't think he created the ring. I just think he became a part of it, and I think he had some financial backers, that were, supporting him and basically giving him instructions. I think he was, I think he was high up there, obviously, because he was, he was the one, doing the activity. But I think that there's people higher up, and I think they were probably selling it. So like people who were on his, I never went to his, I don't know if he ever had a Patreon or not, but I'm willing to bet there might have been some stuff on there.
Jack, somebody better find that dude because they both sounded slow. I remember.
I know his real. I know his real name.
Okay, you know him. Okay, yeah, it was like some
weird. No. Don't say I know him. I don't know him. I never met him.
Okay, you know. You said you know his name. I said, okay, you know it.
Yeah.
Hell no, nigga, I ain't saying that. I'm saying I remember hearing him, and I remember him speaking specifically to that dude about like behind the scene, like he'll get the money from that. Like I remember hearing this little strange.
Yeah.
I used to laugh at that. Somebody in the chat said, "Move here." I first really saw him on Rello's shit when Rello had him in a suit and he didn't want to hit nothing. And that was weird as hell to me. I'm like, this motherfucker don't want to hit none of that shit. He ain't want to fuck nothing. I'm like, this nigga weird. What the fuck going on with him?
So you actually seen him?
I seen him on Rello fucking shit in the suit. I saw it with my own eyes watching the content. And they was live and he was acting weird like he ain't want no girl. It was weird as fuck. I'm like, so when the news came out, it all made sense because of how he talked and how he be acting he not slow. I know a nigga who ain't slow as he act, but he a jailbird. So I knew that part too. And I'm like, this dude weird. But he was just weird though. Like you ain't want to hit none of them girls in that VR
I
trip.
didn't know. I didn't know he was a jailbird, but I do know because he admitted that I did listen to a few of his old lives or older lives that he was on,
Yeah.
and one of the reasons he might have sounded slow was because again he was on the kidney donor list, waiting on a kidney. He
I
needed
ain't
a
know
new
about
kidney.
no kidney, but when I catch him, he was always in like fucking Colombia, DR, or he was somewhere in America just sitting around being weird, asking for money. And I'm like, this dude is funny because I just look at him slow and how he talk, but I knew he was like a connive, like his attitude and how he was. I knew he wasn't as slow as people thought. Cause see, the internet is full of people who will try to act like they something and they got the money or they slow or something. That's what they use this for. Motherfuckers just don't keep it for real, for real. They don't keep it a buck. Like, yeah, I could look crazy and sound crazy at times, but you will understand me when I get to explain it. But some people are so narcissistic that they just stand on what they believe, what they saying, and this, that, and this, that, and that's a weirdo. That's a real weirdo. Cause
Nah, I'll be honest with you, man. When it came to Floyd, I knew he was, like I said, I mean, even Floyd admitted he was on the spectrum, but Floyd threw me off. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of a bloodhound. I could, typically I can detect some bullshit, but
yeah, you should.
I
As men,
couldn't.
we
Well,
supposed
I mean, on the spectrum, you don't feel bad that you can't, that nobody really picked up on what he was, because people don't walk around scanning for that. I mean,
Yeah,
maybe when
but
you're looking for babysitters or something like that, but generally speaking, you don't walk around scanning like, is this person that, and I mean,
but the thing is
fortunately,
though, but the thing is, Game Changer. It was after the fact, after he got arrested. When I got tipped off that if you been to his channel, you would have had to have known. And so I went to his channel after he got arrested, and sure as shit, it was all there, man.
what
It
was
was
there?
all
Like, I
fucking
mean,
there.
like, did he say that, was he like that old guy on Family Guy? Like, I mean, what was there?
It was all circumstantial, but August of last year, this had been going on for quite a while, I assume, but it was like he was on the run trying to avoid police. He even says in his own live, he left Rio, went to Sao Paulo, and he's walking the streets of Sao Paulo. He hears police sirens, like, "Oh, I got to avoid the cops, man. I don't need no cops." And there was a police helicopter, I guess, that was circling around, and he got real paranoid.
you know how
I don't think that
while
she
he was
was.
live.
I get what you're saying, but I don't think that the writing was there. I don't. You shouldn't feel bad if you didn't pick up on that. No one did.
It wasn't even just that. It was like, well, granted, I would not have known this at the time, but he even used the name that he used to get the girls in the Uber that he was ordering the Uber for.
what name was it?
No, it's no need for that.
I gotta find my notes. I took notes.
You know how that comment just said, "No, let them cover it." Didn't Raze have him on the show before though?
Yeah, I think Razor did have. I think Floyd been on Razor's show. Yeah.
I want people who it don't matter if you're black or white or whatever you is, like Michael Jackson, but people are part of the space. I want people to stop feeling like Raze could probably do something big here, and I want us people to stop acting like we scared of what people think of us, of how we do it, because
You should
those
be scared of what people think of you.
But those people are gonna get this story and they're gonna talk for the travel place, and they probably gonna ask Raze to put one of his videos in their video for free. You see what I'm saying? So that they can act
No,
like
I
they know
don't.
about the travel space. I know how that type of shit work where people use footage from me. I know how that works. And it's like, damn, you can actually do it though. And they're
Razor, listen. I mean, if you go down this route, you will be looked upon like an opportunist. You know,
No, 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 no. That's not
and if you are
journalist.
trying to get an opportunity from this, it can go the wrong way. It can go terribly wrong for you.
You think being
You
a
know, you're
journalist,
not going to get hired by NBC over some crap like this.
you know, journalists
Don't.
and opportunists rhyme, right? Journalists, opportunists, they rhyme, right? You know why? Because a
What the
journalist.
fuck do you think rhyme means?
Listen? You ever saw the movie Nightcrawler? Just say
Don't listen to
What's
this man.
up, Pop? What up, Pop? What
There's
up?
people
What up,
who
Pop?
chase stories. There's people who will chase your mama ambulance for a story. Ain't nobody gonna give a fuck how you got it. If it's a big story, it's a big story, brother. That's real life.
Razor, do not listen to this dude.
No. Well, I covered the Diddy trial. Now the Diddy trial had a lot of cringe stuff in the
Razor. Diddy might get out and press you, nigga.
But
No. And you, Razor, you covered this also. You talked about this and you informed me on it. What they're talking about is, trying to fly down to Brazil and get an exclusive because you know the dude. Do not.
Believe me, I know what all y'all guys are saying. I do understand that the NBC could do it. There's a lot of the big. They would do that. But
NBC has an established reputation.
I don't think I would do it.
Oh, so Raze ain't got no reputation because he be drinking beers like me, so he can't do it, huh?
It's the type of charges that, like I said, if he had a murder charge or just a plain assault charge or something like that, I mean that's different. But this is just so, and I don't know. And I'm going to Brazil for the first time to do that. Nah, I don't think that'll be a good look to do that. I won't feel right about that. It just I'm not going out there. What up, Pop? I do appreciate.
So you don't care about the children, then? You ain't worried about representing for niggas' daughters.
What you mean by that? I'm not. What does that have to do? I'm not going.
I'm saying you supposed to be thinking on the right side of your mind, like, no, fuck that. We about to put this on.
What the hell are you talking about, dude?
I'm covering it from right here.
What is wrong with you?
Hold on, I'm covering it from right here. I don't have to fly down there.
No, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you fly down there and then you go in there, if I am able to get a pass to get in there, I don't know if I will. I mean, well, how does that look? That's not.
I just tried to get you. I told you. I was just saying, like,
no, but I understand what you're saying. You like press news people do it. You know what I'm saying? I do understand with the R. Kelly situation. People interview him and this and that, but those are big organizations. I'm not a big organizer.
I don't know if you got.
And I know he's been around in this space. That's just not. That's not. I'm not.
Kids raised, you wouldn't get it either. Because when you got kids, certain people be like, I'm not looking at it like I'm doing something wrong. Fuck that. This nigga doing this. Like, I'm gonna cover this. This is what I do. I've already covered.
I mean, we covering it now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't get it.
It's good enough. I'm not flying out here, bro.
No, I feel you. I wouldn't waste.
Yeah, that's just.
But I'm just saying, you do this type shit. So when
if there was a murder trial, highly enough. If it was a murder trial, I would be tempted to do it. If it was a murder trial or an assault trial or something else, then I would be tempted.
My only advice: they're gonna cover it and they're gonna look everything up about him and they're gonna find your clip and they're gonna ask, can they play it for free? They did that to me before. Just charge the shit out of them.
They did that to you. They took a clip from your channel.
For me,
what they did that?
What?
Chris Hansen.
I did it like for free because I wasn't making like no big. I wasn't doing
that. No.
No.
But what news media asked for a clip from you?
This was overseas. This was during 2020 when they killed that black nigger and they made that black man.
You say NIGGA. No hard ERs. No hard
racial thing. And another country wanted the footage because I was one of the first people to have actual clips. I'm from up in the Midwest, gang, and they asked could they use my clip, and I gave it to them because I wasn't doing YouTube and none of that dumb shit. Like I didn't even know about it like that then. I just started fucking around with it. But had I know how it is today, I want to say Raze. If that's what they're gonna do, they're gonna come look up everything about him and they're gonna find your channel, they're gonna contact you anyway. Sell it, nigga, sell it.
Wait, so let me see if I understand what you just said. You're saying that you had footage of a rendering.
To put footage out with George Floyd.
Huh?
I was one of the first people to put footage out with George Floyd.
So at the George Floyd situation. So
Yeah.
they came to him about the George
Oh,
Floyd.
what country? What country asked for that?
What's the name of your channel though? What's
It
your
was
channel? Life Gambler?
YouTube Hip was the page I had it on. No, actually, it was another page that they deleted. I had
No, but you said it was another country.
that's my new page, YouTube Hip. What you said?
You said another country asked for that footage, right?
I can't even remember which one. It was some overseas motherfuckers, and they DM me. This when Twitter was Twitter, nigga. It wasn't no X, and they DM me, and I'm like, fuck it, you can get it. You know, I don't give a fuck. But I didn't think about like I had some exclusive footage. I had an exclusive part of that story, and I wouldn't look like a fuck nigga for selling something about George Floyd. Like, oh, you don't like your people because you gave up the like. Come on, no, that's business, bro.
Somebody's saying that you're capping. I believe them, but I'm gonna go with this for a second. So, yeah, no. Let's understand this. You're saying that you had footage.
I had a footage of the
evidence footage.
Not like on the first nigga to take a picture of him. I'm talking about the riots and shit. They wanted to use it. They were doing a story on George Floyd.
Okay, so you had riot footage. You didn't have footage of the actual act.
Footage with my permission. If you know about copyright and publishing, they had to get my permission.
Right.
I could have sold it. That's what I'm trying to tell Raze, that you could be the first to do it, or if they come to you, which they will probably, you can sell it. Is what I'm saying. That's it. I ain't saying I'm some bad
Raze,
guy.
go with your instinct. I don't know what this dude is on, but it's very weird. Go with your instinct.
What's weird? What you didn't get about that? You just said okay.
Dude, your priorities is completely screwed.
Because I have footage, my priorities are screwed.
No, because first of all, people are saying it's cap, and I believe them. Let's start there. The fact that you lie about stuff like that. You lie about stuff like that is very skewed.
Just say it's weird that I capped in. Leave it at there and leave it alone. It ain't that deep. That's just some shit.
Okay, fine. It is very deep, but I will leave it at that. It's cap.
Okay. But other people, I don't know if anybody ever had something exclusive that the news asks you for. It's a real thing. It ain't got to be about.
People have asked to use my footage. I remember the country they came from, too.
I don't remember the country because I ain't give a fuck about it like that.
Yeah, I understand.
But on it.
And your takeaway from this was, I wish I got more money from it. You're an extremely fucked up human being.
Him, I said, you don't even listen. You got listening problems. I said, even if you don't go do it, they're probably going to look into the story when it blows up, and they're going to look at you interviewing him, and they're going to ask, can they use some of it? Listen a little more, brother, before you judge.
You said that,
don't do like I did and just give it up because you don't care.
So you regret giving it up, not for money.
I don't regret.
That's what I just said, and you said I didn't listen, and you said it again. Dude, god dang.
Think I regret that? You talking for me now? Damn. I'm telling him knowledge of what I have about.
You are teaching him to learn from your mistake.
It ain't a mistake.
The fact that you see it that way means that you've seen it as a mistake.
Journalist. I'm not a fucking journalist, dude. What the fuck is you talking about?
Neither is Razor.
I'm a YouTube journalist.
The fuck are you talking about?
God damn it.
You disrespectful as hell. Not even knowing.
Well, man. Well, how do you
this dude was at the Diddy trial. I seen him. Like
I was at the. Oh, you see me at the Diddy trial? Yeah,
man. A lot of people wasn't out there. He was there. You talking
about? I was at the Diddy trial. Me and Uda on go. We was out there. We and Uda on go was out there.
Nigga, man, you drink beers, think you ain't no journalist, man. Niggas better put some respect on your name.
Yeah. That Diddy trial was insane. But
all right. Let's put it like this: Razor Raze, are you a journalist?
YouTube journalist. Whatever you want to call it.
Okay. I think my mistake.
I think, but I don't got I'm not. I wouldn't be able to get credentials to interview Floyd anyway. So I'm not.
That's what he wanted to say. You ain't got credentials to be a journalist. He's trying to shit on you.
Hey, as long as I get news out on YouTube to people that that care, you know what I'm saying. I don't. You know what I'm saying. That NBC and ABC and them guys, they go cover it if they want, whatever. You know what I'm saying. But shout out to Mr. Sinister, But what do y'all see? All right, so final question for because it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, East Coast. How do y'all see this ended for Floyd? I mean, the trial is coming up, but you know, I'll cover the trial from here. You know what I'm saying? But how do y'all see with the lady getting brought in? Are you looking at 20 years? 20 years of life?
Well,
At least.
I don't really know like what the term is for something like that. I do understand that a little bit is a lot because of the type of crime that he would be convicted of it's not going to be comfortable. I mean, and I don't even know if he speaks Portuguese. So I think that his experience, like a year is going to be like 5 in a regular, in an American prison. So if he is doing 20, then he might as well do 100 because it's going to be that bad.
I don't know if he's fluent in Portuguese or not, but he does speak some Portuguese.
Okay.
But
does he know enough to say "stop stabbing me"?
He would have to get like
do he know how to say "stop stabbing me"?
To U.S. after 7 says NYC die me, yeah, EDY me. It's gonna be interesting. I mean, they've been moving slow out there, but they arrested that lady. Wait, did y'all see the video? Let me play the video one last time. Y'all seen the video of the lady? Y'all didn't see it?
Yeah, we saw it.
No, I got in late, Raze. Let's run it back.
You didn't see it, right? Like gambling. So let me see. Let me play because people just coming in. It's late. It's early in the morning. Let me play it for the.
Yeah, pretty good.
Hit that like button, guys. Hit Nate in your state is in the building. Nate in your state was just in Brazil. Shout out to you. If it could work depending on how you frame your position prior to going to Brazil and the type of questions you want to ask. Nate in your state. Shout out to you, Nate. Y'all guys subscribe to Nate in your state. I'm gonna hit you in the back end, Nate. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hit you right after this live stream, Nate. I'm gonna hit you right after this live stream. So keep your.
Can I respond to that, Razor?
Huh?
Can I respond to what he just said?
Yeah. Oh, well, go ahead.
Okay. I agree, Nate. However, there is going to be a possibility that Razor won't get a chance to ask anything. There's a strong possibility of that. And if that happens, there's also a possibility that another news media will say, his passport bro friends are here to support him. And that is the absolute worst case scenario.
No,
that second option.
Go ahead, Donnell. You broke up. Y'all can hear him?
Yeah, I was saying that second scenario that Game Changer just said, that's a possibility. That's a very good possibility.
Exactly.
Yeah, they not being there anyway. They were, who the hell is this Negro coming out here to try to interview? Like, who the hell?
I'm telling you, you can do it. I'm telling you, but But
the
thing is,
if they feel it is getting more traction, they will say something like that.
Yeah,
it's possible. I don't know, but
I would need like an NBC credential or something, like from an official.
No, you wouldn't need anything. You're just a visitor. I'm here to visit Floyd Wallace Jr.
Yeah. No. Well, no.
That's about it.
Yeah, you see how that'll look. Yeah,
and I'm a journalist.
They put that.
Please, you're a journalist. Say I'm a journalist here from America. They will put you on the news as a journalist, right? Give you credentials.
Well, like Game Changer said, they'll say, well, no, this guy is a supporter of his and a friend. You know what I'm saying? They could frame it. You know how the news do.
He said it depends how you frame your position.
Yeah,
you go as a journalist.
No, that's what Nate said. I'm saying that's how they could frame his appearance there.
But the thing is,
do Razor got fucking puppets?
Nah,
it don't matter.
I have puppets since.
So it don't matter.
Since first grade, I haven't had puppets since first grade. Now, I haven't had puppets since first grade, man.
Raze ain't at home playing with them puppets. All right, you might have wrestling toys, and they might have statues, and they memorabilia.
I used to have the wrestling toys back in the days. Yeah, I used to have the wrestling toys. G.I. Joe.
Now, you see that photo, but the thing is, with the damn puppets, like I said, we know he was messing with prepubescent victims here.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. That's the.
That nigga.
If it was murder, bro. If it was murder, I'm not. I know what. I appreciate you guys' advice. I really do. I would.
I'm. You know, we're
Yeah, I
past it.
just don't
You know,
feel
we're
comfortable with that. But I do
that's
appreciate.
fine,
I
Razor.
understand. Y'all say that it could work with the trace. He said, I just need the press card. I understand.
He
But I
had.
don't think I'm real. Yeah, I can just do it
Hey,
from here.
he had the Brazilian Burton Ernie. That's the Brazilian Burton Ernie.
But here's what I wanted to say to answer Razor's question earlier about what is he looking at. I mean, as far as time's looking at, he's going to be. I mean, he's going to be doing some real serious time. I mean, I'm talking at least 20 years, at least
They were
minimum.
spent 12 years per child in the chat room.
If that's the case, then he might be looking at life in prison. They said there was multiple victims.
Life in prison. Damn, chat. Y'all think that's life in prison?
Well, assuming if it's 12 years per victim, you do the math. However old he is now, you do the math on that. But there was plenty, according to the news reports, there was more than just these two victims. The two victims was just what alerted the cops, but they found out he had a lot more victims, and that's why I'm saying this whole thing is a ring. Now, if he turns state evidence, he might, be able to, reduce his sentence a little bit, assuming there's some major players involved, people higher up than him, and that he's willing to give names. Because I mean, you're talking at this point, this is an international S trafficking case. So these things to a prosecute. This is a prosecutor's wet dream.
You know who would do it? There's a YouTuber named JLR Investigates. Now he's covering the Guthrie case. I don't know if y'all know who that is. If he knew about this case, if he knew he could get a lot of views, he would go out there and do it. JLR Investigates. A white dude. I don't know if y'all heard of him. And he got a lot of subscribers. He gets a lot of views.
Is he a passport, bro?
Yeah, JLR Investigates. He would do it. It's and the police would show up to Raze Hotel that night and ask questions. Yeah, Mars 23. I know that. That's why I ain't gonna do it. But I do take y'all advice. I mean, I do understand why y'all think I probably should do it, because I will get a lot of views. But yeah, that's the headache and being accused of stuff. I don't know.
I feel you.
I've never been to Brazil. If I'd been to Brazil before and I had contacts and stuff, that'd be different. But I've never even been to Brazil.
Well, you got plenty of contacts. Steve of Intuition. There's plenty of people that have been to Brazil. So you got the contacts, Razor. But
maybe they would feel more comfortable doing it since they've been to Brazil. They know the layout. They probably have some contacts.
I don't think, I don't think they care about that. I don't, they're more about TNA. So
with people, no, you got it wrong. People care about
TNA.
Views and algorithm. If that shit start hitting everything, trust me, people who talk to him and everything, they gonna start putting out pictures they had with him. I did a live with him, because people gonna be curious about a story, like a murder story. I study. Hold on, let me finish, dog. I study. I like to watch court cases and shit like that, and I'm not a crazy person involved because I listen to watch it. And then you see people come up with channels off of court cases of murder and any weird case. And then people follow those channels. That's just how today is. It's content. It's people who want to know more about the case, who's curious about, oh, this happened in Brazil. What happened? Who is this guy? Then they want to see how he talked. Oh, he talked on this channel. Oh, he had a channel. I'm just saying that's going to happen regardless. Whether Raze do it or not, people are going to pick up on it.
Yeah, passport broke, press card. It ain't worth it, man. Raze, you had the old JN wrestlers, the original WF from the 80s. Yes. Raze, your YouTube channel will make hundreds of thousands of dollars if you do this. Like I said, JLL, yeah, it's just an uncomfortable situation. But I do understand. Let me see.
Yeah, if you're not comfortable, Razor, just don't do it. If you're not comfortable, don't do it.
Yeah, I could also see Obi-Land cover this if there are some major players and bigger than we think. Would Obi-Land go out there? Shout out to Obi-Land. Shout out to Obi-Land out there inside Columbia. Nate, in your state with another $20. I'm going to hit you up after this live stream, Nate, because I got to talk to you about some stuff about some things. So and subscribe to Nate and drop Nate your state. Drop your channel link, man. Drop your channel link. People can subscribe to Nate in your state. He did a video. He got a video out there in Brazil now. He went to Brazil for the first time like last month. So shout out to Nate in your state. Drop your channel link, Nate. You know, but I can see once the trial start, people will probably flock out there.
Yeah.
I will miss out. I think I will miss out on that. But
I respect it. You cover. You the panel king. You the ESPN of travel.
Yeah.
Journalists from Brazil come on your panel. Like I know how that will work better. Like
that would be crazy. If they see if I've been to Brazil already, then I probably would feel more comfortable because I would know the layout and I go with somebody that's from Brazil, there. But I haven't even been to Brazil at all. You know what I mean? So I'm going in.
You stepped out there with the Diddy shit. I was shocked to see you down. I'm like, okay, Raze stepping out of this bitch, and it ain't just YouTube no more. This nigga's out here, okay. But
but Diddy trial was easy for me because I live in New York, so in Manhattan, that was cool,
But you don't realize how big you were to do it because it was people flying across the world.
Yes, to come to New York, right? Peace Hotels and people like that was out here.
Yep. They don't know Diddy. They don't have a connection to New York. They saw a case and it was like, I'm coming.
You're right. You are right. It was a tough decision. But I ain't going out there. You know what I'm saying? Hell no.
Fuck my first.
I ain't. Not like I said. If it was murder, I would. It better chance to get me out there if it was a murder trial. I ain't going out there for this type of stuff. But yeah. But shout out to Nick, your state. Yeah.
I feel it, brother. Don't ruin your first trip to Brazil with just doing some.
Yeah. That'll be miserable. Christmas List would be good person to cover it, especially BS he went through with Belize. Well, Christmas List, that's a good candidate to go cover it live. Y'all know Christmas List? Think he would go cover it?
You know who said they got a trip that's going to Brazil coming up? Rello.
Rello said he's going to postpone
background
it.
boy. You would go up if there's a change how people look at you. If you be the journalist for this trip, you even got footage of him and the DR boy. All right.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, hey, everybody gonna make their own decision of what they do. For the growth of their channel. That would whoever go out there and is able to get in there to interview him, to get that first 1 or 2 interviews. Would do crazy numbers and blow up.
Let's say that. How much views do you think his first interview would do?
Oh man. Now you talk about it from a new channel or a Christmas List doing it. We get about
any channel in this space. People
from a smaller YouTuber running like 15,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers won't get as many views as a Christmas List, but they would do well.
Let's say you. How many you think you?
Oh, if I was to do it, man, this algorithm is very tricky. And if I was to go live, see, I'm more of a live streamer, but I wouldn't be able to do it live.
Not even if it's live.
I would have to record it, and then it's very tricky. I would have to premiere it. This YouTube, I would do well. I probably.
Have you did 100?
That'll be my biggest video on the channel.
Yeah, you've done 100,000 before,
close
right?
to 100,000 views. But they say if I was Christmas List and he did it, he would get like close to 500,000 views. So, but yeah, I would still be satisfied with it. But this is all ifs and this and that. But unfortunately, he has those specific charges, which kind of ruins it. For me going out there, I can't. I'm not dealing with that. I'll cover it from here, my mama's basement. God damn it. Yeah.
That's the best way to do it. That's why I said the second part where they probably footage from you. Just sell it. If they start DMing you and they talk about, hey, I'm work for this news station and we want to use a clip, sell it.
Yeah. But that's what they did with the Vice. When the Vice did the story about Pastor Bros, they were asking YouTubers for clips, and they were paying YouTubers for their clips, for the advice for the Paso Bros and for Colombia.
Okay, you familiar with
Yeah,
it?
they were paying people. Yeah, they were paying content
People
creators for
talking to
clips.
me crazy, like people won't ask somebody on YouTube that don't care. There's just you got clips about something they doing a story on. They'll ask you.
Yeah, they some would try to get your clips for free, but some would do the right thing and try and pay you. So Vice was paying content creators for their Colombia thing for like a year and a half ago or 2 years. Time fly. Yeah.
That's
no blow, Mr. Senator. Yeah.
because they can't
You,
use the
you,
content without your permission. It's just like another YouTuber uploading your footage. They can't do it.
yeah. And that's Nate in your state channel right there. Go ahead and sub up to Nate, my guy Nate in your state. Yeah, checked out Costa Rica. Costa Rica is cool too. Nice place. You don't want to go through the don't go through the rainy season though. Don't go through the rainy season for your first time. You know what I'm saying? But Costa Rica is cool. Yeah. But guys, shout out to you guys, man. Y'all get your final words. I'm about to break out of here, man. I'm all out of beer. I'm dry right now, goddamn.
All right, salute, Raze. Salute,
But
game.
like Gambler, you got any current channel now, Life Gambler, or you just chilling?
No, I got my little channel. I don't do nothing for real, for real. I just upload clips and try to make my little monthly money off bullshit. It ain't nothing. I don't take it for real, for real.
Motown Sounds?
No, I'm Life Gambler on YouTube, and I got YouTube Hit. I do clips and shit of popular shit that's popping all over the internet. But that ain't neither here or there. I'm not like, hey, check my page, yo. I'm not one of them people. I ain't got nothing popping on, nothing like that. I ain't about to front for y'all. But no, I be watching the panels and watching the trips from different people and talking my shit in the chats and having a good time engaging with y'all and learning about, overseas and shit like that. I kind of feel like I ain't gonna go to Brazil because it just look kind of shaky. Like, so I'm gonna walk slow first. I'm gonna walk slow first and go to
Right.
Nah, I fuck with you, Raze. Keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? This case, like you said, is crazy. This guy I think he'll never see the light of day. I think you over there and that type of shit happen, they probably ain't gonna never let you out. And then the top 10 list thing, I think everybody's subjective about it, and you like who you like, you watch who you watch. I think everybody makes something that you might like about them. So everybody just keep making content and keep building that community up so that it can become more profitable for the next person. And whoever coming up with training wheels on, they could take the training wheels off one day and then they could be bigger than the one you think number one. So just keep that shit moving. Salute.
All right, Life Gambler, salute to you. You're welcome up here anytime, Life Gambler, of course. Salute to you, man. All right. Of course, Game Changer, what you got?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, Game Changer, what you got? All right, Donnell, what you got, Donnell?
Well, first of all, Razor, thank you for having me. Always a pleasure. I mean, I'm not going to try to convince you. If you're uncomfortable doing it, then the best thing to do is just don't do it. But this is just my opinion. I think it would be real big for you and your channel. I think if you cover the exclusive, unlike the mainstream media and stuff like that. Floyd is familiar with you, and maybe he might even talk to you. Who knows? You never know. But as far as the Floyd situation, it's real sad that this happened. Another thing too is that I'll say about it is like, for a lot of the content creators in the travel space, the passport bros in the travel space and stuff like that. This is a real important lesson. Kind of think about what you're posting. I mean,
right.
Everybody remembers 6 months ago when Floyd first got arrested, YouTube started going after everybody. I can promise you the FBI is probably going through chats. I mean, if they weren't all, they're probably doing it before, but now you're probably under a microscope. FBI, State Department, foreign governments and stuff like that. So if you want to keep traveling, keep doing what you're doing, kind of consider, hey, maybe there's certain things I shouldn't post. Certain things I probably shouldn't let everybody know what I'm doing, kind of thing. Well, obviously you definitely want to keep it legal, of course.
Right.
But I'm just saying, if you're into that pay for play activity, then just don't post it. Don't post it. Don't show it. Don't brag about it. Don't try to make any money off it. Now, as far as God damn, I forgot what was the list, dude. I mean, come on, man, that's just ridiculous, man. Who the hell cares? Who's the biggest travel content creator? Because let's just keep it a buck. Like I said it, Game Changer said it. I mean, come on, man. I mean, just a bunch of mongers. You ain't really doing nothing. You think you're special. You're really not. You're all doing the same exact fucking shit. You're showing off a bunch of pros and this and that. Half of you are probably overweight. That you're not even getting laid in the States. So, I'm just being real. I'm just keeping it a buck here. I'm not trying to criticize and condemn anyone, but come on, man. Like, it's just ridiculous. But if I had to say this, I have to say this, though. If you do want to decide who's the best or whatever, let's just have common sense. Create a metric, similar to how they judge what's the best rated sitcom or most watched news network. You got the Nielsen ratings, right?
Right.
Just come up with a metric that says, okay, this is the most watched. This one brings in the most revenue. It's not rocket science, but personally, like I said, this whole beef or drama over who's the top 10 in the travel space, I think it's honestly, like I said, to me, this is the nigga version of the Cuban Missile Crisis. You know what I'm saying? Only black folks would fight and argue over something so damn stupid.
Right. And Darnell, thank you for popping on. I appreciate you. And thank you for your donation. I wish you good health. And I'll be back talking to you over the next couple of days, man. Salute to you. And you have a nice night.
Hey, you too, Razor. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. And Game Changer, what you got to say? I don't know if your mic was working.
No, I stepped away for a second, but I'm back.
It's just drop the Game Changer channel, guys. Let me drop your channel link, Game Changer. Hold on.
Okay, appreciate you.
Hold on. Wait, let me drop Game Changer channel link. Now, Game Changer's from the Red Pill. What would you say was your biggest debate, Game Changer, on the Red Pill? Like, who was your biggest challenge?
Good question. I would say the biggest challenge that I had was dealing with the pickup artists, the game dudes, whatever you want to call it, the people who like to go and teach others how to pick up women. My personal belief is that that's largely a scam. And I think that it's immoral that they're wasting dudes' money like that. So.
Okay. And I'm dropping this channel. Sub up to Game Changer, guys. You guys want to go into that sector? He comes over to the travel space. They combine the two, which is a different look, a different argument, which is a different debate. Well, it ends up in arguments too. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, all the time. God damn it. So, but Game Changer channel right there. You got guys go sub to that. I'm going to get into that sector of the YouTube space. I like drama. Drama is over there too, guys. Drama is over there. Game changer. You know, right there. And we'll be back. I'll be back live in the next 48 hours.
Okay, can I say my closing thoughts, bro?
What's that?
Can I say my closing thoughts?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I didn't know if you were going or not.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Sub up the game changer as he's doing his closing thoughts.
Thank you. So yeah, I came over here because I was curious about what was going on with Floyd, and then I kind of stepped into some other topics. And what I'm noticing in this space, in the Passport Bro space, and this is not something good, is there seems to be a belief amongst far too many self-proclaimed members of the Passport Bro community that all attention is good attention and all money is good money, which means that people will begin, if they haven't already, to do unwise things and things that would embarrass the brand and the people who covet the brand for attention and or money. I would not, if I were in a position of authority in you guys' community, I would not allow that to fester. You're going to start to get a lot more buffoons, a lot more people who will do anything and not worry about tarnishing a reputation, which is tied to your reputation. And as it says in the 48 Laws of Power, reputation is everything. So,
right.
So definitely do what you can. Reputation is everything. Guard it with your life. These dudes don't view it that way. They will destroy your reputation for attention or views. That's all I have to say on that.
And that's a good closing statement from Game Changers. Subscribe to Game Changers channel right there. And I appreciate you for coming on, man. I know it gets spicy over here, but you're always welcome over here, Game Changers. Salute to you.
All right, appreciate you.
Yeah. Well, guys, salute to you guys. Hit the like button as we exit. We have some future updates on the Floyd Wallace situation. That was a big thing. And somebody said it will kick greatness. Okay. And we somebody said about the video of him getting robbed. I mean, not robbed. The video of Floyd getting arrested. Yes, and I'm gonna end it on this. I'm gonna play the video of Floyd getting arrested. And you guys have been great. I appreciate all you guys. I'll be back live tomorrow. Y'all guys have a nice night. And this is the Floyd Wallace arrest and Floyd Wallace Jr. arrest out inside Brazil. Y'all guys have a great night. Salute. Thank you for all y'all donations.
His detention was at a downtown hotel. He described himself on social media profiles as a sex tourist. The text then includes a series of excerpts from a video.
As soon as they entered the room, the American, identified as Floyd Wallace Jr. 29, was arrested in the Liberdade neighborhood in downtown Sao Paulo for today's evening game. He threw himself to the ground and was handcuffed.
Thank you.